Hi. Feels like it's been a bit. I feel like you say that every time, too. Hi, how's everyone doing today? We're gonna get started shortly. Just need to get a few things set up, and by that I mean, load up our save. Oh, shoot. I forgot they did this. Is the game not showing up? There it is. Oh, that is the wrong setting for that. One sec. Oop. I'll fix it, hopefully. Alrighty, back to Pokémon Platinum. So one thing I forgot this game actually does is give little summaries of the last things you did. February 16, Monday, started from Twinleaf Town, got through Ravaged Path, Awakening was obtained, that's very important, arrived in Floroma Town, exited from Flower Shop, caught Psyduck, meet Liv and Liz at Route 204. So yeah, that's a very rough summary of what we did last time. Very rough summary. There we go. Had to figure out what button it was. Is it just me or is the game really quiet? I don't know what the hell's happening with my audio lately. I don't even remember who all we talked to last time. Do you know about Grace Dia flowers? They were given as bouquets to express feelings of gratitude. It's an enduring tradition around these parts. Also, hi Serena, welcome on in. Pat the Vivi, I see what you're doing. Floroma Town vivid and scented. Great. I wanted to get some flowers from the Floroma Meadow, but some Team Galactic guys and snazzy outfits came along. Those Galactic guys went to the meadow past these flowers here. Alright, we'll check that out in a moment. Did we talk to y'all yet? Floroma Town was a barren, desolate hill long ago, avoided even by Pokémon. People started planting flowers on it because it was such a sad place. But nothing would grow. People didn't know what to do. And then one day, someone expressed thanks for the blessings of nature, and the whole hill burst into bloom. Cool story. Do you think it's cute how Pokemon pluck berries? Yes. Yes, you agreed. Here's the TM for the move Pluck. If I had $1 for every time I've been associated with a character named Vivi, I'd now have $2, and I don't know how to feel about that. Hello. I simply love it here. The atmosphere is so uplifting. You came to get emotionally healed too, didn't you? God, I could use some emotional healing. I got drawn here by the sweet scent of honey. Seriously, what's that? What am I, a Pokemon or something? Honey. Cool. What am I, a Pokemon? No, that's gonna be a little bit later. That's what I wanted to say in response. Anyway, I guess we'll talk to y'all. Aren't we Team Galactic, and we're assigned here, standing around among flowers? This doesn't seem all that cool. Hey now, don't complain, this is a pretty decent assignment. But bug and grass type Pokemon so creep me out. I don't like being here either. Interesting. Also, I realized who the next gym leader is. I should put Starly up here. By the way, I did not actually level grind off stream. I had a week. Hence why we missed Friday as well. So yeah, definitely a little bit off from where I'm meant to be, but it's all good. Hi Devil, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Interesting. Yeah, Route 205. Justo. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well today. Again, I'm doing okay-ish today. Not 100%, but better than last week, I'll say that much. We'll see how it goes. I don't even know what kind of berry that was. Hi. Help, trainer! Please, I want to see my papa! My papa and I lived at the Valley Windworks, but then a whole bunch of people dressed like spacemen came. They kicked me out and they're making my papa do something. Please, trainer, I miss my papa. First day at your new job, you need a stream to help stop your brain. I hope the stream helps. That's part of the reason why I like streaming. To help people out, if I can. We and Team Galactic are conducting research in the Eterna Forest. This is as far as you will go. Our research involves catching Pokemon in the flowery meadows of Floroma. We are also covertly stealing the energy of the Valley Windworks. Covertly? You were telling a 10-year-old. How covert are you being, dude? But that is of no concern to you. You gonna say the same thing? Yeah, you're gonna say the same. Oh wait, this is both of them. Both of these grunts. I missed it. I missed diagonal movement. I'll be real. It feels very awkward doing forward movement again. 2 away from 17, great. Thank you, babe. Valley Windworks, ecological wind-driven energy. Can we catch Pokemon here? You can catch like a Drifloon on Fridays. Unfortunately, we didn't stream last Friday. Actually, that would have been great if I had streamed last Friday, because then we could have seen the Drifloon. Oopsie. That was unfortunate in hindsight. Oh, right, it's not ground type yet, so it's fine. Okay. It's been a hot minute since I've played this gen in full, and by that I mean 4 years at this point. Again, I told the story last time of when I played Brilliant Diamond. Yeah, I had an okay time with it. I, again, missed the platinum. God damn it. I missed the platinum stuff, but again, I still enjoyed it generally for what it was. Which, again, is not exactly what I wanted it to be, but it was alright given the weird life circumstances under which I played it. I was like, you know what, this game is like a nice little hit of nostalgia in a time of my life that is very tumultuous, so in that way it wasn't that bad, but again, that also is not the most glowing endorsement of like, this game was great during a traumatic experience. That doesn't feel like a huge win. Anyway, hi Shallows. We need like 35 Pokemon seen, I think, for something. Sea Slug Pokemon. Beware of pushing strongly on its squishy body as it makes a mysterious purple fluid ooze out. Why was my first instinct to say just like me for real, for real? That makes no sense. Anyway, hi, we're gonna go say hi to you now. Don't you dare go into the Valley Windworks. I got ordered to keep everyone out if they're not part of Team Galactic. You're giving me a look that makes you think you're gonna try to get in. Okay then, you'll have to battle me for it. Cool. Bring it. I think Starly's gonna be under-leveled for this. Level 13, a little bit under-leveled. You might die from this. We're gonna probably pull you out here. We just kind of need a flying type or a fire type for the next gym. Prinplup will get obliterated, probably, so... Well, it's a good thing we did that, because Fake Out was gonna make us flinch anyway. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing okay today. Send best wishes to everyone. It feels good to be back to streaming after, like, missing, Friday. Did I miss Wednesday, too? I think I only missed Friday. But also, what the hell did I stream last Wednesday? I'm genuinely... Oh, right, we finished Roboblast, too. I genuinely forgot because of how crazy last Wednesday was. Or Craigie, if you prefer. It's kind of funny how much Serena's become associated with saying Craigie when she wasn't even the first one to say it. Which version do you prefer, Glameow or Stunky? Probably Glameow. I missed what he said. I'll be real. Isn't that just great getting owned by some kid? But you can't do a thing if I lock myself in with my works key. That's right, the other works key is not here. My cohorts in the flower patch have the only other one. Hahaha, in that sense I am no longer the loser. Ka-chunk. I like cats. That's the end of this sentence. That's the end of my thesis, is I like cats. Cats are cute. Oh hey, these guys are gone now. So we can now head over to the meadow. Enough arguing, hand over that sweet honey. Do as we say, Team Galactic will have that honey. We must have it to attract Pokemon in great numbers. Hey, this kid's a witness. What'll we do? We don't need the brat running off to get help. The solution's simple. We ensure the brat stays quiet. I still have not heard a single Charlie XCX song, I'm realizing. Oh shit, we fight them individually? That's weird. I genuinely didn't know that. You're poison, right? So probably shouldn't fight. Yeah, I'm just trying to level up Starly. I wish we'd get a double battle. Again, I meant to, like, level grind off stream. I kind of forgot, to be honest. I actually tried level grinding a bit, and then I'm like, you know what? The line between level grinding and over-leveled in Pokemon is so slim in most cases that I'm just not gonna bother. It won't be that long until we get the XP share anyway, and that'll be a good equalizer too. Again, I oddly enough missed the XP all in cases like this, when I'm actually trying to do a playthrough in a, you know, reasonable amount of time that doesn't take 7 years or something. Like, that's a weird thing about the way I play games, and this is something I've actually been thinking about, I guess. Oh yeah, we got the PlayStation Network, PSN. This is why I'm gonna be stuck as a grunt forever. Yep. Sucks to be you. That's so lame, they're going to dock my pay. I'm up next, battling you after my cohort weekend you gives me the edge. Sure, we'll see about that. Actually, this might be a little rough. You got 2 Pokemon, flying type, so we don't have any electric moves yet. Yeah, no, this actually might be kind of rough. We'll see. Starly might be able to do this, though. Okay, Starly can definitely do this. No doubt about it now. But yeah, I also have a winter model. We won't be able to use it that much longer, because the end of winter officially is next month. Again, I meant to stream in January, period, but I was very sick, and... Not gonna lie, when I see someone shrug off, like, the flu in, like, no time flat, it makes me slightly jealous of, like, other people's immune systems. It's like, wow, people actually... That's what having a functional immune system is like. That must be nice. But yeah, I am generally doing better. I still have a little bit of a cough, believe it or not. It's not nearly as bad, though, as it was, like, in January. I should have done more of editing of old streams, now that I think about it, but I did not, because I am forgetful. I don't like double team. I don't like inflicting it on other people, CPUs or otherwise. Plus it just makes battles take too long. I just like brute forcing. I want a promotion so I can get some tough Pokemon. Well, you're not getting a promotion like that. This brat's tough, like really, really tough. Tougher than I can put into words, and I know a lot of words. We're done for here. Let's get back to the Valley Windworks. Oh, what's this thing? They seem to have forgotten it. It's a works key. It must be for the Valley Windworks. It's of no use to me. You may as well have it. Obtain the works key. Yuna put the works key in the key items pocket. Thank you, you surely saved me. Those goons were trying to rob me of my sweet, sweet honey. They sure were weird though. You saw how they were dressed. What were they saying? What they were saying didn't make a whole lot of sense either. Oh, I need to thank you. This sweet, sweet honey. Go on, take a whole lot. Obtain the honey. Slather that honey on a sweet-smelling tree. It might attract Pokemon. That just made me think of— oh yeah, we're so poisoned. That just made me think of a very specific scene from the anime that had to be cut from the international airing of it. I feel like I remember hearing something about a scene from the anime at this time when there's like a one shot of like, I think the head of Team Rocket, Giovanni, like covered in honey or something to attract Pokemon. I can't remember if I'm having a Mandela effect or not. But I swear there was something like that they had to cut out of the dub. Or that they ended up cutting out of the dub, either way. Anime dubs are weird. Having just come out of a session of One Piece, it's like, yeah, no, it's fascinating how series are adapted, and oftentimes in ways that end up losing a lot of the point. But again, very fascinating. But either way, let's head back to the Valley Windworks and say hi to... oh yeah, we can do this now. There's a sweet scent in the air. Slather the bark with honey. The bark was slathered with honey, so if we come back later, there might be a Pokemon. It's locked from inside. Use the works key. Ka-chunk. The door to Valley Windworks opened. I forgot what I was gonna say earlier. What? No way, you have the key? Locking the door was meaningless. I am the loser in this after all. This is no time for self-pity. I've got to alert the commander. Thank you for telling me your plan in excruciating detail. You know, Eterna might actually take a bit. I don't know how far we're getting today, but that goes into something I meant to say earlier. I remembered. Oh, wait, this is no fun and games. This is proper work, I tell ya. One thing I've been thinking about is how my ethos for streaming is off, or has been off for a really long time. I kind of had an epiphany the other day, and by that I mean yesterday, about how I think a problem I have with streaming is I rush too much. I think I genuinely rush too much through games on stream. I put too much emphasis on the destination and not the journey, and I think for Fox Girls favorites in particular, something I need to actually be more cognizant of is savoring the journey a bit more. That's the whole thing. What? Some brat messed up my job. They really like the word brat, huh? Maybe they're just really hungry and want a brat. Team Galactic needs electricity for something big, good for you. But that's not gonna stop us. Collecting electricity from the Valley Windworks, that's our mission. Yeah, just kind of like savoring games. The problem with Fox Girls favorites in principle is I bit off more than I can chew a little bit by picking like 50 games to play on stream and then deciding, oh shit, that might be a bad call. That might be too many games, and I might overwhelm myself doing that. So I kind of had this realization of I got hung up on like, oh, if I stream like Xenoblade 2, it's gonna, even a New Game Plus, it'll take a long time. I would have to ask like Serena if she has like a general estimate on how long a New Game Plus run of 2 would take, or 3 for that matter. I don't know if she's ever done one, actually. But either way, might be interesting to ask about later. But just like, not to ask limit, okay. Like, just not to worry about that kind of shit. Like, don't worry if a game takes a lot of streams. If I'm having fun, I'm having fun. I think that's kind of the take, like the epiphany I had the other day is, again, savoring the journey and not just making the point of it the destination and saying I beat all these games on stream. Like, I genuinely think that's a problem. There were a couple of Fox Girls favorites in particular that I almost wish I put more time into, but I kinda didn't put that much time into. I kinda just rushed through them as quickly as possible to say I beat them, and I don't think that's really a great attitude to have, actually. I almost think Pound is the best move to get rid of. I want to keep Bubble as a low damage move for like catching Pokemon. Anyway, Bubble Beam. I really don't like kids who also happen to be tough trainers. Well, bad news for you, buddy. I almost called him Bub. It's like, well, I guess that's not an incorrect statement, but... that just feels weird to say somehow. I guess we'll... Is that a waste? Should I just go back and use the Pokemon Center? Or will I be fine to fight, like, the rest of Team Galactic here? We'll see. I'll be fine. Oh, I should have talked to them first. Oops. I'm one of Team Galactic's 3 commanders. No, wait, that's one of 4 commanders. My name is Mars. We've been trying to create a new world that's better than this one, but people have shown little understanding about what we do. You don't understand either, do you? It's a little saddening. So let's have a battle to decide what we should do next. If I win, you leave. If you win, we Team Galactic will leave. I am woefully underprepared for this fight. I'm having this realization in the moment. Hi, Mars. Kind of gender in a way, but also not quite gender. It's like a weird mix of like Schrodinger's gender, of like gender and not at the same time. Anyway, Ramblings are a gender aside. One other thing I want to do is actually come up with better ways of incentivizing hanging out on streams. Like, doing more stuff with, like, channel redeem points. Or just more, like, donation incentive type stuff. Just, like, incentivizing stream, like, I don't know. That sounds weirdly gimmicky. I'm trying to think of a better... Oh, what do you think you're doing to my Pokemon? Winning, hopefully. The only problem by doing this is... Prinplump's in great shape here, and we have Glameow after this. Or Purugly, actually. And that's gonna be a problem. I might sacrifice Pokemon. Yeah, Purugly. I might toss out, like, Geodude. And hope for the best. And then try to at least get a heal on Prinplup. To try to weather this last Pokemon. Of course, it's level 17. What is my luck sometimes? Yeah, sure, this is kind of a desperate situation, so I'll use that. This might one-shot Geodude, by the way. Because it's like 3 times its level, so this is gonna hurt. Yeah. I don't think we can even do anything here. Might also toss one at Starly just in case something goes really wrong with Prinplup. Just have a slight buffer, but we'll see. Ow. But yeah, I think we might have a separate Team Galactic encounter before the next gym. So yeah, we're gonna be here for a bit before we even get to Eterna Gym. I would like to get to Eterna proper, but we might not finish the gym until next time. Kinda like last time, we're in a weird, like, middle ground of, like, I don't know how far we're getting here. Oddly enough, one of the better outcomes for leveling would be if, like, we get Purugly really low, and then, Shinx or Starly finish the fight. Oh goddammit, you have a berry, don't you? On high school host berry. That is precarious. The poison... Does poison go off after the battle? If we win this? I actually don't know. Prinplup will also probably faint on the way to the Pokemon Center. Either way. Damn, almost a whole level. This can't be. I lost. You uppity brat. Yeah. Deal with it. Anyway, Starly's evolving. That's part of the reason I didn't level grind, is because so many of her Pokemon are close to evolving, and I didn't want to miss it. Staravia. I like Staravia a lot. Staraptor is actually not my favorite. I'm the kind of gal who likes cute Pokemon, so I often don't like third evolutions. Oops, I messed that one up. That's alright though, I quite enjoyed our battle. My, you'll lose to a child, will you? But no matter, we've collected plenty of energy. With the power we obtained, we can do something quite spectacular. It seems quite obvious to me, Charon. To me, Charon, the genius even the boss recognizes. Now, Mars, we should be going. Will you shut it? The boss is the only person in the world who's allowed to order me around. You can keep quiet around me. You only joined us recently. Don't you think you're important? I guess it's time to say goodbye and leave for the time being. Yeah, I should have talked to everyone first. Team Galactic. They were saying they had to gather a Pokemon and energy no matter what. It was for creating a new universe, or so they claimed. Nothing they said made any sort of sense to me. I can't tell you how grateful I am for you saving me. I can finally see my little daughter again. Papa! Yuck, Papa, you're stinky. Go shower now, Stinky. I'm sorry. They had me working non-stop. Thank you, trainer. You made those bad people go away. I think the balloon Pokemon will come visiting again. Yeah, we could have gone to Drifloon. It's fine, though. Prinplup survived the poisoning. The poison faded away. What? Probably because it's at 1 HP, yeah. Okay, that is how that works. I definitely burned too many supplies on that fight. Oh, hi, Looker. Ah, yes, it is you, yes. I've heard that the Team Galactic appeared at this power plant. I've therefore come running. So, the Team Galactic, where are they? You've run them off, you say, but you're a trainer, but... Very well, I should go investigate inside. Okay. Magnificent, yes it is. What you have said is all true. Superb, though you're young, you're a trainer through and through. Very well, I shall pursue the culprits. I have received tips that the Team Galactic hideout is in Eterna City. To there I must be off. Goodbye. I don't think we can get Drifloon. I think it's only on Fridays. But yeah, we can go through Route 205 now, so that's nice. We have a lot of money now, so I'm gonna stockpile a bit, probably. I forget which counter is which. 10, so we get another Premier Ball. I'm gonna go with 5 of these. And get a few of these, so we're not in as much of a pickle as last time. One other thing I've actually decided is with Fox Girl's favorites. Hi! Welcome on in. Oh yeah, hi everyone. I didn't say hi to the one guy. Hi Maniacal. Hi the one guy, welcome on in. Yeah, we're just going through, Pokemon. We just got through the Team Galactic fight in, the Windworks. So, we'll see how far we can get today. Oopsie, no money. So, where the hell do we go now? Do we go up? Mars. I think Jupiter is at Eterna, if I'm remembering right. Hello. If you slather sweet honey on a sweet-smelling tree, Pokemon may be attracted by the sweet scent. Oh shit, I didn't actually heal. Oopsie. That's such a cute emote. Zon has really good emotes, by the way. I need to get more emotes at some point. That's kind of one of my goals for 2026 is to get more emotes, because, like, I think that would help if I just had more emotes to play around with and just for my own sake, being able to just not have to rely on subscribers for things. Or, like, gift subs for, like, lurk emotes or hug emotes or whatnot. But that's just kind of the way I think about things. Noted. What do you mean, Serena? You're gonna fight us, aren't you? How about you and me battle before I go into Eterna Forest? Actually, Eterna's good. That's a lot of grass and bug types. So, yeah, that'll actually help us out a lot, I think, for leveling up our Staravia. Ponyta. I like Ponyta a lot, actually, especially Galarian. Ponyta. It's very transcoded, as most fairy types tend to be, it feels like. But yeah, I'm a big fan. Oh damn, a crit. Okay. Off to a good start post-evolution. Almost got another level off that. You did get another level off that. Cool. Transcode likes Galarian Ponyta, no way. Yeah, I know, right? And also Sylveon. That really dampened my spirits. Hee, get it, cause fire type. Oh, I should have swapped. That's a hiker. There's no mountain here, but I'm just a hike. Haha, here goes. You got a rock type. Granbull. Why did it say Granblue? That's not right. Granbull. Granbull Fantasy. Clearly. Oh, well, I guess Intimidate's actually pretty good. We have nothing good here. So I'll swap over to you, I guess. We need to level up our Shinx, also. I also forgot there's a middle evolution of Luxio. Luxio? Is that right? My brain wants to say Luxord for a moment. It's like, that is definitely not right. That is Kingdom Hearts. Why do you need the Quick Claw? You literally go first anyway. In this fight, I would hope. You're 10 levels higher. Yeah, we're just chilling with Pokemon. This will be a long playthrough at this rate. But again, that's something I was talking about earlier, where it's like, I need to savor the journey more. I need to just, like, not rush through games as much and just appreciate them a bit more. Unfortunately, Sinnoh's ungodly slow, so we might have too much time to appreciate things, unfortunately. like, trying to think of examples of the, like, favorites games I've done so far, and ones that I didn't do, like, post-game stuff on. Like, Mystery Dungeon is an example where before I was like, I shouldn't do the post-game, because that will take, like, 5 extra streams. But then after this, like, revelation over the weekend, it's kind of like, you know what, maybe I should do the post-game. And again, just savor it. Oh yeah, refreshing battle that was. Typically, I don't think of battles as refreshing. An X special defense. Cool. Picnicker, and you're probably a lass or something. I love Pokemon that smell sweet. Like this one, get a whiff of this. Yeah? Aroma Lady Elizabeth with a Roselia. Well, that's perfect. This will be very quick. Yeah, I think Luxio or some things, right? And then Luxray is the third Eva. I like Luxray a lot. I usually use one. The only problem with Luxray is I, yet again, find the earlier form cuter. Shinx is so cute. I wish I had a Shinx plush. That's actually one of my favorite Gen 4 Pokemon I'm missing a plush of. Did you understand what I meant? Did my Pokemon smell nice? I didn't really pay attention. It's not like I have smell-o-vision or anything. There's definitely something hidden here, but we don't have the dowsing machine yet. You might have a Geodude too, or maybe a bug. It's a long way between Florama and Eterna City, so let's battle. Cool. Camper Zachary sent out Apom. That is not what I was expecting. Huh. Interesting. I know Staraptor can learn close combat, I'm pretty sure, which I used a lot to cover the normal type and like rock type weakness. God damn it. Sand Attack is one of my least favorite Pokemon moves ever, just because it becomes a war of attrition, and it just pisses me off every time. It's like, oh my god, please just let the fight end. Wah, I'm out of Pokemon that can go. I don't even know where that comes from. Training tips, the items placed in your bag are automatically sorted to the appropriate pockets. Oopsie. It's very convenient. It's a trainer's best friend. This looks like progression? Maybe? I don't know. We'll go this way then. Again, also part of me trying to like stop and smell the roses more. What kinds of Pokemon live around here, I wonder? Also, by the way, I'm just gonna say right now, streaming schedule is gonna be a mess this week. I have no clue if I'm streaming on Wednesday. I might stream on Thursday instead. Smiles. It kind of depends on what, like, everyone else's schedules are like, which by that I mean Serena's mainly. Alrighty. Yeah, I might do something special on Thursday instead of Wednesday. I thought about doing a Next Fest stream because it's the Steam Next Fest, but the only problem with that is like sifting through the Steam Next Fest or any Steam things. It's just such a pain in the ass compared to how it used to be. There's so much Gen AI now that's just obnoxious, and it just makes me angry, and so just sifting through all that is just such a pain in the ass that I might not actually do a Next Fest stream unless Steam actually offers the option to filter out Gen AI, which I really wish they would. I'm shocked, how did I lose? Cause like, I'm pretty sure you can filter some tags, but Gen AI use on Steam isn't a tag, it's like a disclaimer on the bottom. It's like, I wish there was actually a tag for it so you can filter it. But that's just me. Again, just discoverability for indie games is so bad on every platform now. It's god-awful everywhere, and it's upsetting. It's like there's so many indie games I look forward to, but just kind of forget about because they get drowned out by all the nonsense in the world right now. And that's actively upsetting to me. Anyway, we'll toss Shinx out just to get her a level. I lost my way. Here of all places, I almost quoted a song. That definitely would deal psychic damage to a few people here, I'm pretty sure. Onyx. We're gonna get you the hell out of here. The funny part is, I can't even remember the lyrics of the song I was thinking of. I'm pretty sure there's a line about I lost my way, but I can't remember the rest of the song. So, it's like I'm drowning? Is that the first line? Again, if you know the song, congratulations. But, I am blanking on it right now. Having lost his way, the trainer lost the battle too. Good job. Other one. Step away. That's what I was thinking of. Oh my god, a Weasel! Weasel's frustrating for me, because I love Weasel as Pokemon. However, I almost always pick Piplup. So, by picking Piplup, that's a redundant typing. God, that did nothing. Staravia it is. You realized the moment after you said it? Yeah. You had the right franchise. But yeah, I really want to use a Floatzel someday in a playthrough, but the problem is that requires me to not pick Piplup for once in my life. I want to catch one though, if it doesn't kill. Okay, cool. That works. That's fine. Again, we need to level up, or I want to level up Shinx anyway for Crash or Wake, 4 gyms from now. Is it 4? I think it's 4. I don't know why I like Weasel, he's just a little guy. Or, in this case, she's just a little gal, I guess. That feels like... The equivalent doesn't feel like it works very well. You've used Floatzel a few times? Yeah, Floatzel's good. Oh, that doesn't oh, that hits before you swap out. That's fun. By fun, I mean annoying, actually. I also realized we get stab off of normal type moves as a Staravia, because I think it's still normal type at this point. So that's something I actually need to be cognizant of. Okay, that's crit. Neat. Alright, toss that. Hope for the best. If not, we'll, I guess, try to chip it out a little bit more. I don't know how much more we can chip it out, though. Yeah, Weasel's cute. I like it a lot. Again, I have a huge affinity for Gen 4 for obvious reasons. It spins its 2 tails like a screw to propel itself through water. The tails also slice clinging seaweed. The Sea Weasel Pokemon. Again, I'm not really gonna nickname much just because I am bad at naming things. You are a fighting type trainer, aren't you? This might hurt, but we'll see. Yeah, there's no holding anything back. Alrighty, Battle Girl Kelsey. Sent out a Machop, okay. Oh, Shinx is gonna perish if I leave you in. Staravia might actually perish if I swap because its health is so low. So I think Peck is actually our best option here. Again, the conductor from Hat in Time must not like Pokemon because of how much times Peck comes up. I don't even know what Foresight does, I'll be real. I have no clue after all these years. Genuinely have, zero idea what that does. Well, actually, let's test Stab here. I almost said Stab bonus, it's that same type attack bonus. So yeah. Stab actually overrode the, I concede, I think you're on a different level. The Stab was... yeah. Same type attack bonus overrode the benefit of getting a super effective, is what I was trying to say. I mean, I could just be smart and heal my damn Pokemon. I bought all those potions. And by that I mean, a couple, apparently. Vampire Crawler, yeah, that's on the list. I have a weird situation where I really want to play the DLC, but I think I'd actually have to rebuy the game at this point. No, I don't know. Should I play a little? Because I have it on my like a dead name account that I'm sharing to my current account using Steam Family Share. So because of this weird ass setup I'm using, I'm pretty sure I actually would not be able to buy the DLC by itself, because you have to quote unquote own the game to buy the DLC. I've had this issue with other games where I've owned the DLC or owned the base game on this dead name account and then tried to buy it on DLC for it, and then it'd have to rebuy the whole game. So Vampire Survivors luckily is only like $3 usually, so it's not a huge deal. Yeah, Vampire Survivors. And I'd also have to restart the whole game, which would also not be great, because my save's on my other account. So that's fun. I'd have to like re-unlock everything, because I did get like the true ending, I'm pretty sure. Oh boo, how insulting. Yeah, someday I'll probably just pick it up. It's not that much. This is probably a rest house, isn't it? Yep. Repels are useful, don't you think? When you use a repel, weak Pokemon won't come out. But that also means there won't be any Pokemon to capture. You seem to be tired. Rest a while. Okay, I don't have a choice. Well, actually, I do have a choice. You and your Pokemon look completely refreshed. Oh shit, TVs. We should actually, like, check those. I keep forgetting. Pokemon Battle, watch. Good day, everyone. Keeping up the good battle. It's time for Pokemon Battle Watch, where we do in-depth analyses of hot-blooded trainer battles. Hot-blooded battling trainers. Let's get on with the show. Battle Watch. Gotta catch them all. It's the Catch That Pokemon show. So let me tell you about this show's featured Pokemon catching trainer. The trainer that caught our eye with a dandy of a catch is none other than the inestimable Yuna. And what, you may ask, did Yuna catch? Why, none other than a mighty fine Starly. Nice one, Yuna. That's one slick takedown. The Pokemon was snapped with an expertly thrown Pokeball. And out of one thrown, it was the very last one. Lame joking aside, we're talking about one great trainer in Yuna. Oh, hang on a second, I've got a hot new update. It turns out that Yuna opted not to nickname the Starly. Wow, Yuna, that is so nihilistically cool. What the hell are you talking about? Listen up, folks. You go out and emulate Yuna. I'm not a ROM. Get out there and catch Pokemon like there's no tomorrow. Nihilistically cool is an expression I have never heard before. I don't know what that even means. Many poison-type Pokemon make the Eterna Forest their home, but I didn't buy any antidotes. What should I do? Do I press on or do I go back? We can go around here, but we can't do anything because we don't have cut yet. Another game like that is like Arkham Origins, where it's like, I hear the DLC for it's actually pretty good, but again, it's just a case of like, it's like $3 on sale. I'll just rebuy the game if I ever want to play the DLC. The Season Pass also goes really cheap usually. Hello, my name's Cheryl, and you are? Oh, okay, so your name is Yuna. I'm sincerely glad to meet you. Yuna, may I ask a big favor of you? I want to get through this forest, but I'm afraid of doing it alone. I've heard that there is a sinister group of people called Team Galactic about. I think there'd be safety in numbers. Please, may I go through with you? Yuna decided to go with Cheryl. I'll keep your Pokemon in perfect health, so she'll keep healing our Pokemon. The Eternal Forest, where time flows eternally. I'm searching for bug Pokemon so I can win at the Eterna Gym. Bug Pokemon are great, you know, they grow really fast. We can't capture Pokemon with Cheryl in a party, if I'm not mistaken. You'll keep me safe in the forests? Thank you, Serena. That's very chivalrous of you. But also, I have a grass-type Pokemon. You can use the stone over here to evolve an Eevee into a Leafeon. The rock is covered in moss, it feels pleasantly cool. Just like me, for real, pleasantly cool. Yeah, most of the battles here will be doubles. What's cool, you might ask? No, I'll tell you anyway. Bug Pokemon. we're just out on a proper power walk. But what was he talking about? Like, yeah, Steam family share. Like, there's talks about, like, getting on a Steam family with other people, but the problem is I'm technically in one already, so it's just kind of awkward. Unfortunately. Trying to set that up. And there's all sorts of weird quirks to it, like you can only, if you join the Steam family, you have to wait a year from when you joined. I think it was when you joined the family originally, so like, I could leave a Steam family because I set this up years ago. I just have to move in. I mean, don't threaten me with a good time, question mark? Ah, that's nothing, okay. Silcoon, I like Beautifly a lot, actually. I used to Beautifly. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Okay, that did not hurt as much as... Oh, that is gonna hurt. That's a problem, potentially. That is definitely a problem, potentially. We gotta do something about this Pachirisu, I think. Does that hit both? Oh, it's just Chansey. Okay. Oh, it does hit both. Cool. Neat. Again, we don't have to worry as much because Cheryl will heal her Pokemon every time. God damn it. Doesn't matter if we die though, that's the problem. This is gonna hurt if it's a crit. Hey, guess what? I hate my luck sometimes. I hate how much I can call things sometimes. We don't even get experience off that, that's very unfortunate. Shanks just to get the level, basically. Like, that is genuinely frustrating. Again, I feel like this playthrough is just... like... one of my more ill-fated Pokemon runs I've ever had, which is unfortunate. Like, I've just had kind of awful luck in a lot of cases, and it's mildly aggravating. Or majorly aggravating, depending on who you ask. Hey Gus, that's like the studio that does the Atelier games. I want to play more of them. I played, Rowena, Totori, and... what was the other one? Rowena, Totori, and Aisha, which are actually from separate trilogies. I played Atelier Meru very briefly, didn't vibe with it. The time limit felt more strict for some reason. I think I heard that as a common complaint. But either way, I didn't vibe with it, unfortunately. Because, like, on principle, I feel like I should have enjoyed it, but it just didn't hit right for me, somehow. What was I saying? So yeah, I want to play, the rest of the Dusk trilogy. The problem is, I decided I want to play through Aisha again to kind of get a feel for it, but that requires me to actually, like, lock in onto a game with, like, a strict time limit, which is not the easiest thing in the world for me, because I'm very easily distracted. I don't know why Chansey healed last turn, because, like, Chansey's a tank. It does not take much damage. I don't know how much damage that's going to do. Okay. We gotta finish this fight, like, now. Cool. Okay. Could've gone worse. Could've gone better. That should be a level up for Shanks, yeah. Spark, thank you. That's a very good song. Bateon. Don't ignore bug Pokemon, that really bugs me. Oh, you. So yeah, Cheryl will heal our Pokemon after every fight, which is very nice if you want to just level grind here. Yeah, we got time. We got 6 minutes. I see it, I see it. I see you going down in defeat. When a trained Pokemon bond is one, a wondrous power is born. I almost made a joke, but I see it now. But we're not at that playthrough yet. You're challenged by Psychic Lindsay and Psychic Elijah. Abra and Abra. Double Abra, okay, that's a team up. We don't have any poison moves or dark moves, do we? I'll tell the story again once we get to that playthrough, because I, believe it or not, am planning to do Sonic Unleashed for Fox Girls Favorites, but specifically, I'm not kidding, the Wii version. Spoilers. But yeah, that's what it— oh god, Saramia cannot catch a break today. Yeah, we need more moves like that, please, thank you. This is gonna hit— no, it won't hit Chansey. I thought it would, for some reason. Please hit Chansey. Thank you. Because it's just gonna be a lot more, like, effective, and it'll also make it so I don't take as much damage, which I, personally, am a fan of. God damn it. I could go for a crit myself, but I'm not— I know my luck. Shinx is pretty close. I think that's level 15. So yeah, Shinx is almost to a level to evolve. If we can actually get it from this fight, that'd be great. Yeah, I had a feeling Chansey was unfortunately going to heal, which makes sense, but also it's a little bit frustrating for me getting one shot and a crit with Starly, or Staravia earlier. Thank you! That's very good. Oh, god damn it. I forgot Synchronize existed. Well, it worked. It's all good. That was not what I was hoping for, but sure. God damn it. Just shy. It is I that has gone down in defeat. Me for real, for real. Cool. Carefully navigate the tall grass, and even these will be double battles if we run into anything. It's just easy, because we get a heal after, and also wild Pokemon generally a little bit weaker. I don't know if we have time for this, but we'll try. Here comes the swarm! My senses tingle. I've spotted a rare Pokemon. I'm not a Pokemon. Well, I realized irony in me saying that, actually. I'm not a Pokemon. Literally, everyone associates me with Vulpix and Ninetales. It's like, okay, maybe I am a Pokemon. Also, chat, that actually raises a question. When I do Explorers, should I just go with what the game gives me? Or should I rig it so I get Vulpix? Because I could just— I actually already have made a save state. An attack move that cuts down the foe's HP equal to the user's HP? That is interesting, sure. I literally made a save state of doing the quiz and getting Vulpix, just in case people want to see me specifically use Vulpix for that. Stick with what you were given, that's fair. Yeah, I know people associate heavily with Vulpix, so it's like, I wonder if that'd be funny to just do a Vulpix playthrough. Oh, String Shot did not make them go first. Also, god, Gen 4 is slow, and this double battle is just making it all too, like, transparent how slow these fights can take. We might not even finish this fight before ads start, actually. And this attack will miss because there's no other Pokemon. Yep. And then— god, there's still 2 more Pokemon, Jesus Christ. At least it's just a Cascoon. I have a glass of tea with me. I should drink it more. Sensing a pattern with this Chansey here. Now, Dust Talks might be a problem, we'll see. Ads are starting soon. Can we get through this fight in 50 seconds? Yes, okay. Neat. Piece of cake. 19, hell yeah. Whew. That's just me for real. And perfect timing too, so yeah, we will make our way through the rest of Return to Forest hopefully, very soon. But for now, I shall take a break. Hi, I've returned. How much left of the song is there? A minute? Okay, I don't think we're waiting the whole minute, unfortunately. Sorry, Drifting Soul. I love Xenoblade. Right, it must be one of my favorite genders, which I guess isn't entirely inaccurate if you know me. But... we will resume shortly. Yeah, do I just let the song finish at this point? There's only like 30 seconds left. But yeah, hi, hope everyone's having a good day. Almost a good rest of your day, because I almost went into outro mode. Yeah, we'll see how far we can get in this. And then, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing the rest of the week. Truth be told, we'll see. What I end up deciding on. Alrighty. Alright, I think we are ready to jump back into the game. So, where were we? We're making our way through the forest, that's right. Carefully making our way. Actually, can we talk to you? It's startling to see two odd Pokemon appearing at the same time. Yeah, it kinda is, actually. Potion! Hell yeah. But yeah, if my Fox Girls favorites order stays the way it is now, Xenoblade won't be for a while. Aww, Baneri. Not me wanting to double back to try to get all the Pokemon in this area. Because I kind of wouldn't mind getting some of these Pokemon here, like Baneri. I don't know if I'd use a Baneri, but I'd almost want to catch a Baneri, if that makes sense. If you have any idea of why I want to catch Baneri, congratulations, I'm not subtle. I'm not sneaky, with my intent for things. It's just convenient. In terms of like, you know, bunny Pokemon, this makes sense to do a bit with, given that I can also do a bit with two other Pokemon this gen very easily. Like, I wouldn't be able to do that for Gen 5, so might as well savor it. Yeah, genuinely tempted to get a Baneri in a bit. Watch me not see another Baneri for the rest of this playthrough, knowing my luck. Bunny, rabbit, what? Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to catch Pokemon until after you're out of the forest, unfortunately. So this is not even giving us good experience either. I should have swapped in Shinx now that I think about it. It would take longer, but we'd get some experience out of it. I like how that's just becoming the new collective vocal stim of my friend group is bunny, rabbit, bunny. If Sai was here, they'd have it memorized. I unfortunately do not have it memorized. Yeah, no. Bunnies, rabbits. Yeah, bunnies are cute. I've been a bunny fan for a while, apropos of nothing. I've never actually used the Baneri just because Lopunny is hard to evolve for in my opinion, just because I don't generally like friendship evolutions. I just feel like they take too long to get anywhere with. But again, that might just be my goal-oriented brain kicking in again, of like, I want to evolve this Pokemon as soon as I can, when it's like, actually not a good idea to evolve as soon as possible sometimes. Like Eevee is a good example. Sometimes you don't get really good moves with Eevee until like stupid late. So it's actually good to keep in Eevee for a bit. Yeah, this should be Luxio, right? Let's see if I got the name right. Or if I've been saying it wrong this whole time. Hell yeah, I got it. See, I have a brain cell occasionally. I think we're almost out, actually. There should be like 1 or 2 more trainer battles if I had to guess, but we're probably pretty close to the exit at this point. I hope. Cut. This goes to the manor where you get Rotom, I think. Oh, there's the exit. I'm so relieved we finally got here. I would have never been able to get through this by myself. Thank you so much, Yuna. This is my token of appreciation. Please accept it. Obtain the Soothe Bell, speaking of friendship. Are you not gonna explain it? I'm sure we'll meet again somewhere. Bye for now. So yeah, this will help us with friendship evolutions if I so desire to get a friendship evolution, because this increases Pokemon's happiness levels. But also, like, I'm a completionist, this is how I play Pokemon. We might just go and catch a few things here before we move on. This might actually still KO because of Stab, yeah. Damn it. We might need to switch to Shinx if we want to catch anything. Plus electricity. You know, electric types are good for catching Pokemon usually because of, I almost said static. That's not right. Paralyze. Baniri. Unfortunately, we're not going to catch this Baniri. I have a specific criteria for this Baniri that, again, should be very obvious if you know me. So yeah, this might take a bit to actually get a Baniri that meets my very specific criteria. What move that I used last time was a quick attack. Is Tackle actually better? This one actually has slightly more health too, so this actually might not KO immediately. Nope, okay, so we're just too high level for this. Noted. So yeah, we'll just have to use Shinx if we actually want to catch anything. Okay. And Grass and... yeah, Grass resists, so this won't KO Badoo, presumably, unless something goes horrifically wrong. There we go. Now, we just need to not KO this one. Please, Shinx, do not... or Luxio, do not KO this one. We'll not use Stab. Actually, Endure probably would have meant that it would have survived either way. So I should have just done all-out attack. Also, one cool thing that got announced today is K-pop Demon Hunters is getting a release via the Criterion Collection, so that's cool. It means they'll actually have a physical release, since you definitely can't count on Netflix giving you one. I might actually pick it up, because I do like K-pop Demon Hunters a normal amount. Neat. Okay, first try. I don't know if I'll use Baniri. That's the only problem right now, is I don't know if I'll actually have this on our team. But there's a temptation to do something. Oh hey, Baniri is number 67 this gen. The rabbit Pokemon. Its ears are always rolled up. They can be forcefully extended to shatter even a large boulder. So again, we're making an exception to our no-nickname playthrough for obvious reasons, to the surprise of literally no one who knows me. Probably. Yeah, we're gonna name a few of the Pokemon, specifically. Hehe. So yeah. Do we want to catch the Badoo also? Probably. I should. I mean, do I want a Silcoon when it could just get a Wurmple and then evolve it all the way up? Also, I'm probably putting way too much stock into this, given that I think a lot of these are based on not catches, but just seeing Pokemon. So it probably doesn't really matter if I fill out the decks entirely for this playthrough. Oh hi, that's a Ghastly. I do want to catch you, if I can. Because I feel like you don't see Ghastly very much in Eternal Forest, so I definitely want to... well, I mean, I wasn't gonna run anyway, because I want to catch you. Damn it! God, why are my Pokemon too strong? It's like, what do we have as options here? Because if Luxio, like OHKOs... It feels weird saying it like an acronym like that. One-hit KOs. It's like, what chance do we have with any other Pokemon surviving? Was it male Ghastly? That's another question I need to ask, because... we do have the opposite gender thing. So it might have just done more damage because of that, but I'm also willing to bet Ghastly's a rare spawn here anyway, and so I probably shouldn't dedicate too much time to actually trying to find a Ghastly, because we might be here all day otherwise. Hypothetically speaking, I might come back for some of these Pokemon later. Hi Chibi, thank you for the head pats. Where? 25, the Bud Pokemon. Sensitive to changing temperature, the bud is said to bloom when it feels the sun's warm touch. I'm also sensitive to changing temperature. Fun story about me. Got up from a nap and still a little out of it, that is fair. Yeah, we just got through Eterna Forest. Oh god, we still have Route 205. Oh no, we're gonna be here for a bit. Before we even get to the next town, it's gonna take a while. Hi, Wormhole. I do want to catch you, I guess? Question mark. But yeah, I don't really have great Pokemon to catch anything with, unless I get like False Swipe or something. Actually, False Swipe wouldn't help on a Ghastly, huh? So yeah, I'm just gonna SOL then. With the one time I'm glad I'm paralyzed, so I don't have to worry about poison. That's probably enough. Wormhole's not a high catch rate, I don't think. I hope. If Wormhole's a high catch rate, I don't know what's wrong with this world. It's like a worm. How much fight can it put up, realistically? Alrighty. Not gonna name this one again. Not naming most of the Pokemon, but making a handful of exceptions. The worm Pokemon, often targeted by bird Pokemon, it desperately resists by releasing poison from its tail spikes. It's always fascinating to me how different Pokemon games have different dex entries for each, like, gen. So like Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, I think all have different dex entries, which is very confusing in my opinion, if you want to actually complete everything. I might toss a Paralyze Heal, just because we're not in the best shape to get through the rest of this route otherwise. And yeah, we have all of the Eterna building as well, and just talking to everyone, so yeah, we might be spending the rest of the stream in Eterna. It's a very high likelihood. Between the gym and everything, it's like, yeah, the rest of the stream will likely be Eterna. Which is fine, to clarify, actually. Yeah, no, I think this is a good opportunity to heal, or to level up Luxio a bit. So we're gonna fight these fishermen. Actually, what does this say? Eterna City. Oh, let's just go straight there, okay. This is the other way, huh. Oh, different route, but we need cut for that. It's cool. We'll fight all of these guys. To sit back and fish casually, it's a grown-up's hobby. Oh. How about that? I've netted me a feisty trainer. It's funny, like, very passively seeing little bits of One Piece. How much, like... I still don't understand what the hell is happening in One Piece. I'm going to be blunt. It's like, I just see a little bit of One Piece, I'm like, what am I looking at here? Consistently. I could have used to Paralyze. Ooh, that's bad. Confusion. Might hurt herself in her confusion, which will drag out this fight even longer. Oh, thank god. I made a joke earlier, but like, Spark isn't even one of my favorite Taeyeon songs. Taeyeon being a member of Girls' Generation. is my favorite Tian song, actually. It's probably fine, now that I think about it. This is probably complete gibberish to anyone else, now that I'm saying all this out loud. I let the big one slip away. The big wind slip away. Nothing's biting. I could use a break, I suppose. Okay, Big the cat. No, wait, that's something's biting. Fake Sonic fan over here. Oh, you have 6 Pokemon, okay. They're all gonna be Magikarp, aren't they? Brilliant gambit, sir. Alright, we're gonna be here for a bit. I do think I need to get better, like, more... I need to add more redeems, I think. Partly because the redeems I have are kind of niche, I think. Where it's like, you know, not everyone is super into, like, K-pop or, like, Vocaloid to the point of wanting to hear me yap about it. So I do think, ultimately, I want to come up with more, like, variety of redeems. Just get a bunch of different things. Sound redeems are kind of iffy for me, just because I feel like it can be a little bit overstimulating if they're not set properly for like cooldowns, so I worry about overstimulating myself. The most used on this channel is definitely the hydration check, if I had to make an educated guess. But yeah, thank you. I just took a sip of tea, actually. Green tea. I like green tea. It's the only type of tea I've had, I'm pretty sure. These are giving us no experience. This is like, just kind of a waste of our time more than anything. But yeah, it is a case of like, I've thought about adding like a talk about Yuri redeem, just because I wonder what would happen if I did that. But the unfortunate thing is, despite liking Yuri a lot, I don't actually engage with Yuri that much. Like, I haven't read a lot of Yuri manga, I haven't seen a lot of Yuri anime. We're having a Yuri renaissance at the moment, though. There's a lot of Yuri at the moment. And some that even last more than one season, too, which is kind of a red letter day. Because there used to be an old stereotype going back even just a couple of years ago, that most Yuri anime only lasts like a season. Well, that didn't do anything for me. Like 13 episodes. And then not get, like, renewed. I finished up some tough Pokemon. Let's have ourselves a battle. So, like, there's a popular Yuri anime right now called Watanabe, for short. I don't know what the full name is, because it's one of those light novels with a huge-ass name. But either way, it's like, yeah, it actually got a second season, so that's kind of like unusual for like a Yuri anime to get a second run. Well, like an extension. I haven't seen it myself. I've heard it's got a lot of like controversy surrounding it because of like how certain things are portrayed. Like toxic Yuri, as the saying goes. I cannot vouch for myself for anything in the show because I have not seen it. I've only seen little clips of it that were going around like social media the other day. That's scary. If there's another Magikarp, we'll leave Lexio in, otherwise we'll probably swap out. I think you evolve at level 30? To Luxray? Oh, that's a decent chunk. Alright, you are safe to stay in. This is a Magikarp, probably does not have any moves. Yeah. But yeah, I, in theory, feel like I should watch more Yuri, but I just kind of don't. I haven't watched much anime, period. There's a movie that just came out through Netflix, unfortunately, called Cosmic Princess Kaguya. Losing to a kid has me gasping like a Magikarp. You had a Magikarp, dude. Like, what do you expect? All you can do is flop around. But yeah, Cosmic Princess Kaguya is like a modern retelling of the folklore story. Princess Kaguya in Japanese folklore. I don't know much about it other than the soundtrack is actually mostly comprised of remixes of old Vocaloid songs, or new, some are actually semi-recent. Eternal City, History Living. It feels great riding a bike with the wind in your face, doesn't it? Hey you, yeah you trainer. It's okay, never mind, you look tough. I will take, I'll just let you keep your Pokemon. Carry on! Sus. Alright. Hi, you cute little trainer. What kinds of Pokemon are with you? This Poketch app will show you how close your Pokemon feel to you. Yuna obtained the Poketch app Friendship Checker. Yuna installed the app on the Poketch. The Friendship Checker app identifies Pokemon that like you. Team Galactic took my Pokemon away. They took other people's too. Something should be done, but Team Galactic creeps everyone out. What are they doing to my Pokemon? When a Pokemon faints, it just means it doesn't have the power to battle, but it can still use hidden moves outside of battle. Again, just to reiterate, this is not a Nuzlocke, I would not be having a good time. And that actually kind of goes into a separate discussion though. I had the realization that part of the reason I've never done a Nuzlocke kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier about like... I think I just wouldn't have fun streaming a Nuzlocke, and I think it would actually make me kind of miserable to the point that, yeah, I think I'm better off not doing that. Better off just kind of playing Pokemon the way I want to. Oh, you can't change this during a dialogue box, so I was just gonna try to multitask a bit. But yeah, you can tap them to see friendship. If they have decent friendship, they will have little hearts show up. I think 3 hearts means they're in like evolve range. So for example, if we go over here and get our Baniri out, again, we're likely not using our Baniri for this playthrough. Because we already have normal type coverage with Staravia. But one smart thing to do would be to give the Soothe Bell to her. Where the hell is it? There it is. And then try to evolve and use the Friendship Checker periodically. They get a lot more from battling, unfortunately, which means, yeah, if we're not using this Baniri in battle, we're not gonna get levels for it very much. God, this game has long, like, saving times. Jesus. I forgot. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the rest of the stream is just going to be Eterna City, because we still have the Eterna Building. God, I need to actually... I meant to look up a map of the Eterna Building, because I'm pretty sure it's a teleport maze. And it's kind of interesting having a diegetic touchscreen menu. No hearts, 1 heart, 2 hearts, this is where they evolve, and 2 big hearts. Got it, thank you. Let's dig up some treasure. I'm from Orberg. I work at the mining museum there. I got advice from the underground man on digging up treasures and spheres. Before I get digging, let me share his advice with you. While you're digging, you may uncover dark rocks. They are very hard. If you keep hitting them, the wall will collapse. Don't forget that. You'll be digging up treasure in no time. Oh god. The underground tunnels go everywhere. Grab your friends and let's play together using DS wireless communications. All I ever unearth are armor fossils. My buddy only digs up skull fossils. I wonder why that happens. It doesn't matter though, I can just swap them with my buddy. I simply let a Pokemon holding an armor fossil and trade it to him. That actually reminds me, I don't know what the fossils in Platinum. New and on sale, Underground Radar. The upper radar shows screen indicates possible treasure locations. The lower touch radar indicates precise locations. I'm the first to have gone underground and dug some tunnels. You can call me the Underground Man, everyone else does. I'll make a gift of this to you. You hold up your end of the deal and put it to good use. Obtain the Explorer Kit. My gift to you, the Explorer Kit, will instantly take you underground. You need only to use it, and you will be down in the tunnels. The underground is a different world where you can do this, that, and the other thing too. Let me mentor you into becoming a full-fledged spelunker. Will you take on the challenge? Sure? Well said, my young friend. I will teach you by assigning missions. First, go underground. Going underground is quite easy. Simply use your Explorer Kit. If you accomplish that, I will give you your next task. Do we want to do this right now? I think I'll focus on story for a little bit. Have you seen a building? Team Galactic is so stinking rich that we can have one built instantly. Good for you. Humble, too. Hi. Thud. Hey, Yuna, you came to see the Pokemon statue, right? I'll take you there. Right, you talk really fast. At least the way I'm portraying you. What the? Oh, it's that guy again. So this is Eterna's Pokemon statue, shaping our world, our time and space in an intertwining spiral. Revered in Sinnoh are the Pokemon of time and space. It's truth. Sinnoh's myth. Its truth needs investigation. It must be fun at parties. Pardon me. Stand aside. Alrighty. Oh hey! When we smacked together, a brilliant flash of inspiration came to me. An easy way to become a great trainer. Yeah, that. Alright, listen close. Make certain all your attacks hit. Avoid enemy attacks for sure. You do that, you'll never lose. You'd be the invincible trainer. Anyway, go check out the Pokemon statue. See you around. Okay. They say this is an awesome Pokemon that people saw long ago. Hello. It's Eterna City's Pokemon statue. There seems to have been a descriptive plate, but it appears it was torn off. Thanks, Cyrus. I can't beat that now. Asshole. Not that he cares. Hey, you there, kids. Stay away from that Pokemon statue. Team Galactic is conducting an official investigation here. How official is it if you're just a bunch of dudes going around like this? Eterna came to be long ago in honor of ancient Pokemon. Though many things have changed, what is important has not. I hope it remains that way forevermore. Sheesh, what's the world coming to? Someone ripped off the descriptive plate from the Pokemon statue. Now no one can read the inscription. Why would someone do that? Actually, want to know what it said? The first inscription went like this, sort of. Creation of Daya, giver of time, and laughter there's tears, and likewise. The same time flows, the blessing of Daya. Yikes, I've forgotten big chunks of it. Want to hear about the other inscription? The second inscription went sort of like this. Birth of Hal, creative parallel dimensions, alive yet not. Rifts in space, to arrive in the same universe. The blessing of Pal. I've heard some people talk about there once being a third inscription. I'm kind of skeptical though. I mean, think about it. A third Pokemon alongside those that control time and space. There couldn't possibly be a Pokemon that mighty. Have you seen the Pokemon statue? When I was a wee child, it used to be the centerpiece of many festivals. Cool. Again, I think Sinnoh is one of the richer regions for lore, which makes sense why we got, Legends Arceus. Herbal meds work most impressively, but your Pokemon won't like them. They're horribly bitter and smelly. Welcome to the herb shop, home of the effective yet inexpensive medicine. So yeah, these kind of tank your Pokemon's happiness, but they do work in a pinch. Is there anything else I may do for you? Please come again. I think that's what she said. Someone ought to invent herbal medicine that isn't bitter. That would be a medical breakthrough. God, wouldn't it though? Okay, you know what? I think I might have been thinking of Veilstone. This town doesn't seem... Oh, hi! Oh, that device you have. Is it a Pokédex? Wow, it really brings back some memories. Pardon me, but what's your name? Okay, hello Yuna. I'll be sure to remember that name. My name is Cynthia. I'm a trainer just like you. I've been studying Pokemon mythology lately, just out of curiosity. Here in Eterna City, there's a statue of an ancient Pokemon. Have you seen it already? According to myth, it was an extremely powerful Pokemon. Who knows, you may encounter something like it while you're traveling with your Pokédex. Oh, I know, try using this. It should be helpful. Obtain the HM01. Is this cut? Remember, the hidden move cut can be used in the field. It will let you go places that were previously inaccessible to you. That's important for filling up your Pokédex, right? Then luck be with you, young trainer. Oh, there's one last thing. Please give my regards to Professor Rowan. Huh, okay. Team Galactic Eterna Building. We want your Pokemon. Damn. What a slogan. You totally don't get horrible vibes. Underground man's house going down for adventure. Did I talk to you yet, actually? Have you seen a... Oh, yeah, we did. Bike shop. Rad rickshaw cycle shop. Get on and ride. I don't know if we can do this yet, actually. The man just got off to the Team Galactic building and hasn't returned. I wonder what's holding him up. Probably he got kidnapped or something. Oh, okay, yeah, no, this is actually a lot of town. Okay. Eterna City is not anything like it was before, way back in the day. You say this is an old city. It doesn't look it though, not with all these tall buildings. Since that Team Galactic building went up, the city's atmosphere has gone all creepy and tense. I don't know what those people are doing up in that place. Clearly, nothing horrendous. An escape rope is indispensable. I wish I'd had one when I got into a tough spot in the Eterna Forest. I would have been able to warp to the entrance instantly. The more gym badges you have, the better they treat you at Pokemarts. You get to buy a better selection of merchandise, you see? But I don't have a single gym badge. It's because Gardenia is too much. Arg, I don't want to see another grass Pokemon ever again. If only I had a flying type Pokemon, then my losing streak would end. Why flying specifically and not, like... you know, fire? Reminded me I should probably swap in Staravia to the front so I don't forget. Okay, we talked to you. My memory is bad. Eternia Condominiums. Name rating services available. Neat. Hello, I'm the official name rater. Want me to rate the nicknames of your Pokemon? Sure. Which Pokemon's nickname should I critique? Sure. Staravia, is it? That's a decent nickname, but would you like to give it an even better name? How about it? Nope. I see. Please come again. Please come visit again. Excuse me, but do you have a Pokemon named Breezel? Want to trade it for my Chatot? That's not a terrible deal. I want to get another Breezel, though. Okay, oh, okay. Totally got it. It's alright if you don't want to, but if you change your mind, let's totally trade some Pokemon. Hi, I'm the building superintendent. I maintain a vigilant 24-hour watch. Well, okay, now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like I should get a Chatot. Gardenia, our gym leader, goes out to the Eternal Forest every so often. I always wonder what she does there. Signed with Pokemon picture books. The move a cycle is to be used during battle. When you use your cycle, a Pokemon can use its item once again. Why are you telling me this? I've had this team recycle for such a long time now. It's not anything that I have much use for these days. I do hope you'll put it to good use, young trainer. Why do we keep having this number pop up today? What are the odds? Also, happy Pokemon Day, and like Friday, which is gonna be fun streaming a Pokemon game on Pokemon Day. I'm sure that'll be completely normal. Badges from gyms or contest wins. There's more than just one way to be a winner, it seems. Here's hoping you'll find something in which you can be the victor. I gathered up a lot of berries, so I'm trading them in for accessories. Next stop, Hearthome City. I'm taking the contest challenge. You can't catch me, I set some traps. What? Haha, I've got you now. I'm gonna take your flag. Oh, underground stuff, I think. I never really got to experience the underground in its full glory because I didn't have, like, friends at the time I got into Pokemon, unfortunately. I forgot the gym was before the building. If you're visiting Eterna, you need to get yourself a bicycle and take a ride down the cycling road. Going underground with the Explorer's Kit is a blast, isn't it? Actually, can we get this yet? Hi. Yuna, long time no see. Oh, you look puzzled. You're wondering who I am. I'm Professor Rowan's assistant, Lucas's father. I've come a long way to help you on your adventure at the professor's behest. Yuna, let me ask you, how many Pokemon have you met? Oh my, you've met 39 Pokemon. Wonderful, yes, bravo. Professor Rowan should be delighted. Here's something for you. Thank you. Obtain the experience share. A Pokemon holding an EXP share will get some of the experience points from battle. It will get experience points even if it didn't actually battle, therefore it should be held by a Pokemon you want to race quickly. Also, a Pokemon you get in a trade may disobey you if it is too high in level. Don't worry though, it will obey if you have enough gym badges. So we're chucking this on Luxia right away. Trying to level her up before, through this next gym. And Saravia should be okay for this, we'll see. Hi, I'm Gardenia. I'm this town's gym leader. My last challenger was this awfully speedy young guy. Actually, his name was Barry. He told me about you. He said that another challenger's on the way, so that made me antsy. In my gym, no one gets to battle with the gym leader, me, till the end. The challenger has to beat all the other gym trainers first. I'll be waiting for you in the back, trainer. Don't disappoint me. Eterna City Pokemon Gym, Leader Gardenia. Yeah, I forgot this was first, actually. Anyway, hi. Hey there, how's it going, Chimp to be? Actually, that's what I said to some boy who zipped in here earlier, too. The gym leader, Gardenia, is a user of Grass-type Pokemon. It should be obvious, but Grass-type Pokemon really hate fire. They're also at a huge disadvantage against the Flying-type, too. Oh, wait a second, I should tell you about the gym itself first. You can't challenge the gym leader until you beat all the gym's trainers. It's a bit challenging, but just think of it as a good training and go for it. Turn a city Pokemon gym leader, Gardenia, certified trainer's Berry. Okay, so that's like a pattern. Anyway, hi. Welcome, without further ado, let's go. I like fighting all the trainers anyway, so this doesn't actually change anything. But also it's worth noting that a lot of the gyms were redesigned in Platinum specifically. So like if you were playing Diamond and Pearl, this would be a totally different gym, I'm pretty sure. Also, hi Rex, welcome on in. Cute Pops Girl play video games. Well, I guess you picked the right place, because I do be a Cute Fox Girl and I am playing video games. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well today. Again, I'm having an alright day, I'd say. Let's see. Pretty chill day, mostly just hung out with peeps earlier. But other than that, it's been pretty relaxed so far. Oh hi. That's actually not bad. I don't know what type Luxie... Oh, Luxie was just pure electric, but I don't remember if Luxray is dark type or not. Because I usually do give it bite, to be fair. The clock will turn now. That feels ominous somehow. The gem's floral clock. You can walk on its hands. That's how you get to the next trainer. But yeah, if I'm not mistaken, this gym is totally different in the previous two games. Wow, you're taking the long way around. That's a very common mistake on it. Thank you, Freeze. Again, genuinely forgot. Alright, just got Noom over here. Hello. My grass-type Pokemon can dole out some serious special attacks. I won't let you win easily. That implies you will let me win, I just need to work for it. Aroma Lady Jenna. Badoo's cute. Not my favorite Pokemon. I do like Roserade a fair amount. Also, god, these Pokemon are low level. We're not getting a whole lot of experience. We might have a problem. I'm also Gardedelia, and it's like, that's not right. That's the singer of, like, Ambiguous from Kill la Kill. Actually, no, there's a tie-in. Gardedelia is made up of two people. The singer used to do, like, a lot of Vocaloid covers, but also did the first ending of the Japanese anime for Diamond and Pearl, if I'm not mistaken. So, me saying Gardedelia, weirdly enough, I can tie this into what we're currently playing, as bizarre as that is. I like that ending, actually. The more beautiful a flower, the faster it withers. I genuinely do love the Japanese Pokemon openings and endings. Every time you beat a trainer, the floral clock moves. The fountain also stops if I lose. And so you can go to the Pokemon Center during your challenge. Like, something I lament a lot is how, the English versions of the anime, the fountain's water level dropped. It's possible to walk around the fountain now. Basically, I dislike how they always change the endings. I really like a lot of the Japanese openings and endings. You can't win when you're distracted by the lovely aromas of Pokemon. One of my literal favorite bands, Scandal, but probably best known for either Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood or Bleach, did an ending for the Diancie movie, and it's like, that's cool, but even at the time I was like, there's no way they're including that in the English version. The only vocal theme that has even been partially kept is, just like your inability to conceal your abundant skill. Neat. The flow of clock moves and time flows. There's only one other gym leader left. Go on, don't be afraid. The 6th movie, Jirachi. The Jirachi ending is one of the only Japanese vocal themes to be kept, and that's only partially kept at that. They keep part of it and then make an English song out of it that has completely different meaning from the Japanese version. So many of the Japanese openings and endings hit. I need to hit you up about that. Anyway, you kept me waiting. I'm Eterna's gym leader, Gardenia, the grass-type master. When I first saw you, I was convinced you'd find your way to me. My hunch was right on the money. You have a winning aura about you. You're not a Lucario trainer. So anyway, this will be fun. Let's have a battle. The story will come up at a later time, but I literally bought a GBA game for Hi-Hey Puffy and Yumi because Puffy and Yumi, as in the actual duo, did the Lucario movie's ending. It's like, I was so normal about Pokemon. Like, genuinely, like, super normal about Pokemon. You have no idea. And that phase, unfortunately, didn't last that long, just because I burnt myself out. I still enjoy Pokemon. I still need to play Scarfio, and I would still like to get to Legends of Gay at some point. I don't even own it, to be honest. Because my logic was I should finish Scarfio before I actually, you know, buy another Pokemon game. I say as I bought like 3 Fire Emblems I still haven't actually gone through yet. Fire Emblem's different though, because Fire Emblem games do tend to be a little bit harder to find. So if I'm gonna buy Engage like Frame 1, it's partly just because I don't want to miss out on a physical copy in the future. It's like, again, one of the best deals I've ever gotten in my entire damn life was finding a copy of Path of Radiance on Amazon warehouse, like new. It's not the end yet. Like new for like 30 bucks, right before Awakening. So it was like really cheap and no one cared about Fire Emblem then. So like immediately after Pokemon, like Fire Emblem got stupid expensive. Like, it was ridiculous how like expensive Fire Emblem games got immediately after. Now it went up to like 300 to 400, I think, at max. Are you saying something? You think you have me concerned? Yes. You're gonna toss a potion, aren't you? You're not tossing a potion. So if the Paralyze doesn't work, this is it, right? Yeah, we're done. Didn't even get to heal. I was worried for nothing. The opening for XYZ I've actually never heard because I stopped watching during Black and White. Partly because my family didn't want to keep paying for cable if we were barely using it. Amazing, you're very good, aren't you? Yes, I am very good. Totally. Might have said it before, but you're really tough. Wasn't it hard for you to raise your Pokemon to be so good? I guess that's a measure of how much you love your Pokemon. In recognition of that, I proudly grant you this. Yuna received the Forest Badge from Gardenia. Well, with the Forest Badge, your Pokemon can use the hidden move Cut outside of battle. Now that you have 2 gym badges, all Pokemon you received in trades will obey you up to level 30. I've also got something else. It's a gift from me. 86, the Howl number. That TM86 contains the move Grass Knot. It's one of my favorite new moves. The heavier the move, the more damage this move. The heavier the foe, the more damage this move will cause. Yeah, I've actually never heard the Japanese endings past Diamond and Pearl, or openings. I just really did not care about Black and White, which again is a very hot Pokemon take that I've definitely not gotten shit for. I'm still not, you know, bitter about that till this day, totally not. Pidoof can learn Cut, okay. I forgot we got a Baniri, and I named it that. I'll be real. But now that we've done that, we can storm the Galactic building. And try to rescue the bike shop owner. Among other things, of course. I love the advanced Japanese themes. Opening and endings, usually. Diamond and Pearls are pretty good. I can't remember what the name of the song for the end first not Black and White, Diamond and Pearl ending. I can't remember the name of it because it's like together with the Kazini message. Is that it? I think that's it. But yeah, that was done by the singer that would end up being in Garnadelia. Either way, it was the first ending of Diamond and Pearl. Anyway, Galactic Building. Hi. Hello, it is me. Me. Ha ha ha, I have startled you, yes? I am, after all, an officer of the International Police. It's only natural I may be a master of disguise. Why'd you take off your disguise, you dumbass? Incidentally, you are a first-rate trainer, of that I am very aware. I therefore think you will be okay, but I must warn you to be careful anyway. Also, a word of advice, this building has 2 stairs. One of them a trap, it must be. But the crooks of Team Galactic, they do not appear, how shall I say, smart. There should be an easy way to tell the stairs apart. Neat. As a group, Team Galactic has its sights on the star, set on the stars, not in this world. Welcome to Team Galactic, are you here to donate your Pokemon? What, you're not? Then kindly get off our property. Do we have to bring the pain like we did with the Cycle Shop Manager? Gee, I wonder if it's the stairs that are not guarded. The path you choose leads to glory. That's definitely the trap, isn't it? Interesting. Do I just fight all of you? You're gonna be using Poison Pokemon. But I also don't know what level you're gonna be, so that's a conundrum. Oh shit, I should actually keep using Staravia. Oh shit, Staravia's higher level than Prinplup now. Hello. Team Galactic is working hard to find new energy sources for the future. Now I'm curious what the other path is for. I'm gonna go that way first. That probably goes to the item. Hello. We're acquiring Pokemon for a most astonishing undertaking. Your meddling won't be tolerated. So sorry, sweetie. Team Galactic has no room for kiddies. You want to know a hot take of mine that shouldn't be a hot take at all? I have very mixed feelings on being called pet names by people I'm not close to, and this happens a lot. It's one of the fun experiences I've had since coming out as trans. Is that people are like very overly friendly sometimes in ways that stress me the hell out. It's like I don't mind people I'm close to being like sweetie, but people I'm not close to I'm not a huge fan of. And I think that's probably pretty normal. That I'm, you know, saying all this out loud. This probably isn't that abnormal. You know, because there's gonna be a lot of Zubats, I actually wonder if Luxray might be a good pick to have out on front. Like on point, essentially. Sure, I usually just single target all these. because I just like to deal with one at a time if I can. Hey dear, you're cute. Oh, thank you, Serena. Mwah. See, like, Serena saying dear is very endearing to me, no pun intended. But like, if someone random calls me dear, yes, this has happened. That's not my favorite thing in the world. Like, straight up. That is not something I'm a fan of. Because like, coming from people I don't know, it feels very patronizing. Alrighty. I feel like I got meddled with. But Deary, you're just a kid. Deary is another one. That I'm not a huge fan of. Hello. Our objectives are incredible, too many for me to understand. I'll fight blindly to defend them, and your intrusion won't be forgiven. Well, you didn't do it until after starting dating me? Yeah. I remember the first time you did. Like, I'm trying to remember how that played out, actually, because there was a whole thing with Serena, and I've told the story before, where... with the whole idea of being poly, there was sort of discussions on whether I'd also be dating Serena as well, and the initial leaning was no. So when Serena at one point just started acting like we were a couple, like I think she said something about like our girlfriend in reference to me, I was like, wait a minute, hold on. And it genuinely caught me off guard in a way that was like funny. And then we talked about it and it's like, oh, what was I fighting for again? Well, that's ironic. Whether it's all of them or one in particular, okay, one sec. X-Speed. I love my girlfriends. They're very cute, they're very funny, they make me laugh, they make me smile, they brighten up my day, they are always here for me, they always do their best to cheer me up even when they have their own stuff going on. They're very sweet, kind, supportive. And so how good this Pokemon is. I stole it from some weak trainer. I don't think you ever have Freeze. I feel like you usually just call me Yuna, or like Pet Fop, which is fine. That do be what I am. But yeah, it's like, my girlfriends are just wonderful. I'm glad to be in this relationship. It feels very surreal in a way still, even though it's been, what, 3 months for Star and Serena, and then 13 months with Zon? Yeah, that's right. So yeah, it's been a hot minute, but they're all very wonderful, and I think the thing that's nice is they all kind of bring something different in a way. I don't know if I'm explaining this well. I mean, that's a trap. I want to get the experience, and we're gonna go fight them. This is just my obsessive-compulsive nature kicking in. We're conducting research on new forms of energy. We want to harness the mysterious power of Pokemon used as energy. But yeah, they're just all very wonderful. Why, thank you! We love it when people come to us to donate their Pokemon. You get what I mean? It's like... how to describe it? Like, I feel like Zon is like kind of like a grounding force in a way. Like, sort of matter of fact when needed, which I need a lot. Serena, conversely, tends to just be very like... emotionally warm in ways that is a nice counterbalance to that. Where she'll just, like, listen and be supportive, but, it's in a slightly different way. I don't know if I'm making any sense right now. And the star is also kind of, like... kind of in the middle in a way. Not to say that Zon isn't, like, affectionate and warm, to clarify. But in general, I feel like Star and Zon tend to try to help me through problems with, like, advice and criticism in a way that's, like, still kind. And I feel like Serena in general is, yeah, just generally more affectionate when I'm feeling low, which is also very important. Again, what do you think you're doing? To clarify, I love them all. But again, it's like, I feel like they all have slightly different approaches to approaching my mental health in ways that actually are all very helpful in their own right, if that makes sense. Did we fight these two yet? I don't know if we did. I actually don't know if we have time. We only have a minute before ads. So I actually might stop here. I haven't saved in a hot minute, haven't I? Like, half an hour ago? So yeah, we'll save up, and I will be back shortly to see how much farther we can get in this game. Hi, I have returned. I feel like this has been a fairly low-key stream, like my energy levels are just kinda vibing, not like super high intensity or anything, just kinda chill. I like chill streams, it's been nice. But we shall hop back to it, right now, actually. Pause this. And then reset tracking. So, where were we? We were trying to ascertain if we had fought this one before. Ordinary people like you can't understand Team Galactic's grand designs. Come think of it, I don't even know what's going on. That's great, not knowing what the corporation you work for is doing. What could possibly go wrong there? Anyway, let's see what you want. Hi, you're a fight. Our mission is to implement our operations without question. It is all for the new world order that our boss will lead. Great. Cool. Scientist Traven, that's a name. Kadabra. Actually, Luxray has Bite. But again, not a dark type, so, oopsie, no stab there. Always forget. You know, as a kid, when I first played this being my first Pokemon game, I would have had no clue what stab was. That was not a consideration at all. I just tended to pick whatever the strongest moves were, even if they weren't the same type. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. This is probably one of the harder gens, so being so, like, inexperienced going into this one probably didn't help. This won't go unpunished. Sure, we'll say about that. Anyway, I'm just gonna loot your place now. Blue shard. Neat. And then you got the a revive. That's actually very good. A Baniri. We gotta rescue the Pokemon. This way? Yeah, this way. I'm really happy with how this DS layout turned out, by the way. You know, decent screen size. I've almost thought about doing one with a screen emphasized, but the problem is, where do I put everything? What is it with this Team Galactic? Why did they take our Pokemon? What are they trying to accomplish? I'm just gonna steal this first. An upgrade. That's for evolving Porygon, which unfortunately, I'd have to trade for. Hi. Did you want something? How silly of me to ask. You want to free the Pokemon. Fine, I'm Jupiter. We'll deal with you. Piplup. Prinplup has seen better days, so this will be an interesting fight. Kinda gender, not gonna lie. A little, like, side slit look. This might be a mistake, actually. Maybe we should switch. We'll see how much this does. 26 to 13. Ew. How instant. Take a bite of this, child. This will KO. Again, we got first attack. If I tried, like, quick attack or something, we would have been screwed. Which means it probably didn't have quick attack. Because it probably would have used it otherwise. Skuntank. How the hell are we fighting a Skuntank? I have no idea what to do here. Do not have the answers. Ooh, you're high level. Night Slash? That's gonna hurt a lot. We keep getting sent down to like 26 health, which is very funny in a way. Shit, that's the wrong move. That was not the move I was trying to use, damn it. Well now we're definitely kinda effed on this. You're not fast enough, actually. Damn it. Hey, Bidoof. Yeah, Staravia. Staravia is actually our highest level Pokemon at the moment. But I was not expecting her Pokemon to be level 23, I'll be real. You don't have the answers, you don't haven't even played Reload. I like how I made that joke myself the other night. Now it's coming back to bite me, because of course it is. Oh, you are fast. I'm in a pickle here. I'm in an intense pickle with this fight. I don't know what to do here, actually. I don't know what the play is, truth be told. I think it's the best place to toss Bidoof, and sorry, but we're gonna try to heal up our Prinplup. I hope you can weather this. Yeah, no, this is gonna KO immediately. I do want to level up this Bidoof, by the way, into a B-Barrel. Because I think that increases the types of moves it can learn, if I'm not mistaken. So that would obviously be very helpful, but... Bubble Beam! Pray that this does not crit. 63 to 42, that's weatherable. Yeah, I want to play Reload, just to form my own opinions on it. God damn it. Actually, that might not be a bad thing in here. Oh god, this game's got so many status moves. I swear, Gen 4 already is the slowest gen. Let's toss like 50 million status moves in and make it feel even slower. How about that? Cool. Sorry, Staravia, but your sacrifice was not in vain. And also, this isn't a Nuzlocke, so you're fine. Losing to some child, being careless cost me too much. You're loaded. Well, aren't you tough? It's okay though, our official Pokemon statue investigation is finished. Mars has collected energy from the Valley Windworks. We're pretty much finished here. I'll let you in on one little thing. A boss is researching the myths of ancient Pokemon. With the power of mythical Pokemon, he will become the ruler of Sinnoh. I suggest you keep out of Team Galactic's affairs from now on. This is your last warning. Got my Clefairy back, and it's all thanks to you. But that Team Galactic, they said Clefairy came from space, handed over. Their logic baffles me still, it's like they are from space. Anyway, they're gone now, thank you very much. I can't thank you enough right now, but cruise by my cycle shop, okay? I assume that's a dead end. Oh wait, that's where the items were, that's right. I was like, what is that path over there? Cause I forgot. So, is this really the Galactic building if no one's here anymore? Like, it's just abandoned. It's also just playing the normal music. Does it normally do that? I don't think it does. Yeah, no, completely abandoned, okay. They just GTFO'd. That grew back so fast. I don't like that about Pokemon having to use TMs, or like HM moves, like, every damn time. I don't actually remember what the route's like. We might be able to make it to Hearthome this stream. I think Hearthome is next. I might be wrong. Hi. I got my Pokemon back. I'm so happy. I feel like riding my bike down Cycling Road together with it. Hell yeah. Hi, Cynthia. Oh, there you are. I was looking for you. I've got something nice. I wanted you to have this Pokemon egg. Will you accept it? That's wonderful. The Pokemon inside the egg is happy, too, I'm sure of it. Keep that egg with you in your party of Pokemon. A Pokemon will hatch from it while you are traveling. I would be happy to know that it would help fill another page of your Pokédex. See you again! If I didn't have to evolve an egg Pokemon that also is friendship tied, I actually wouldn't mind using this Pokemon. I like the Pokemon in this egg. What was Team Galactic trying to do with other people's Pokemon? Thanks for rescuing me. This is something to show my thanks. It's the latest model of bicycle. You must take it, I insist. Yuna obtained the bicycle. Just put it in your backpack. It's the latest model, so I'll read the operating manual to you. Press the B button to shift up or down. In 3rd gear, you can't go all that fast, but it's easier to control. In 4th gear, it gets harder to steer and stop, but it's fast. Really? Sweet. Okay, so now that we have that, I wasn't really using the town map anyway, let's be real. So, there we go. Register. We never used the Explorer kit, by the way. Maybe we should do that. Real quick, just to shut this off. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this, probably. Yes, wireless communications will be launched. That's going to be interesting to see if this works. I actually don't know if this is going to work with my current setup. This might completely break. So we shall see. Hi, Rourke. Hey, Yuna! Is this maybe your first time here? Welcome to Sinnoh's Underground. Huh? Where is this, you ask? Doesn't the radar make it obvious? This is a giant underground network of passages underneath Sinnoh. Huh? What am I doing down in this expanse of a place? That's kind of hard to answer. I mean, you can do pretty much anything you want down here. For instance, you can dig up treasure, spears, and make a secret base. You can play with your friends down here too. You should talk to the underground man in Eterna City. I have to get going now. I'll see you around. So yeah, this is just a little primer, but it doesn't really let us do anything because we have nothing else to do here. So we'd have to go back to the underground man to get our next step. But luckily for us right now, it's right over here because we're still in Eterna. Hello. I see that you've gone down to the underground tunnels. Well done. Take these as rewards. Obtain the move trap. Obtain the bubble trap. Obtain the leaf trap. Those are called traps. They're triggered when stepped on. The underground is a place where you can go with your friends. You might try setting those traps when you're down there with others. Now, what should I assign you next? How was it in the underground tunnels? Big and empty, I would think, but that's only because you're a novice spelunker. There are many hidden things down there that are not visible to the eye. For my next test, I want you to dig up some treasure spheres for me. On the ground, check the radar for yellow spots. Go to a location, touch the treasure using the touchscreen. Alrighty. Again, not gonna delve too deep into this, but just want to do a primer. I'm not entirely sure how Poffins are gonna work now that I'm thinking about it. Because with my current setup, it's like, I feel like Poffins are gonna be really annoying. I mean, I'll try. They'll definitely burn, probably. So yeah, you have this little radar system. I don't think there are any random encounters. Hi. You've got a sphere too. If you do, I'll trade you something. I'll be seeing you then. So, based on the radar... There's also... Oh, did it just go away? Was I too slow? Probably. Something like that. I don't know if it's just me, but the controls feel less responsive here for some reason. Yeah, maybe it is proximity. We'll see. So like... Yeah, you can tap the screen to like use as a little radar to see where treasures are. Why can't I interact with it? The wall's bulging slightly, try digging into it. So we have like something pinned in the wall, reconfirmed. Oh, there's a note tucked inside the Explorer kit. Digging for treasures and spheres. I put a sledgehammer and pickaxe in your Explorer's kit. Use them and you'll be able to touch walls to dig out all sorts of stuff. I'm sure you can dig them out before the wall comes tumbling down. You can do it. Good luck, youngster. So, the top here, top of the bottom screen is like a meter showing how much the cave can take in terms of like hits before it starts caving in. This wall caves in. So it's like kind of a little guessing game. Try to find items before causing it to cave in on itself. It's probably under here, isn't it? Nope. Either way, we got a couple treasures. The wall collapsed. You obtained a prism sphere size 1, a blue sphere size 1. Hey, we're playing Sonic 3 again. Wrong button. Okay. Yeah, you're automatically warped back to where you entered from, which makes it very convenient. Anyway, hi. Oh, you dug up what I was looking for. Good job on finding it. Well done. Take these as your reward. Prism Sphere 1. Red Sphere 1. Blue Sphere 1. Dig in the walls of the underground tunnels to unearth hidden stuff. Fossils and stones can be dug up and brought out from down under. Spheres, which are gems, cannot be brought out, but they can be exchanged for goods down there. Now, what should I assign you next? My tests aren't over yet. Next, let's use some spheres. The spheres one can find underground are very peculiar. Buried in the ground, they grow daily, a little bit at a time. I want you to go bury these strange spheres in the underground. That's my latest test. So yeah, I don't know how many tests there are. I mean... yeah, genuinely don't remember. But again, I wasn't even thinking we would get through all of Eterna today, so I figured we might as well goof around a little bit with this. Oh, I just saved the game. I didn't actually use the Explorer's Kit, which means we have to save again. Like so. But yeah, I'm just gonna quickly look up how many tests there are. Because I genuinely don't know. Planting spheres in the ground. We're just gonna do it here. Bury. The blue sphere 1 was buried right in front of you. Neat. That was very quick. But yeah, we can also make our own little base too. Which is kinda neat. Good, you've buried your spheres. Next time you go underground, they should have grown bigger. Just don't forget where you've buried your spheres. Anyway, well done, this is your reward. The Digger Drill. You may have seen them already, but they're sphere collectors. They wander about in the underground tunnels seeking spheres. They will happily trade you items for big spheres. Now what shall I assign you next? Have you gotten weary of repeatedly going back to the underground? Well, it's not over yet. Next up is your secret base. That's right, I will teach you how to make your own secret base. All you need is the Digger Drill I gave you earlier. Simply go underground and use the Digger Drill wherever you like. That will instantly make your very own secret base. So your next assignment is go make your own secret base. God. You ever regret being like, I'm gonna show all this side quest? I do think if you didn't have to save every time in Sinnoh, with Sinnoh loading times, this wouldn't be as bad. But as is, this is a lot. Oh, we got a lot. Yeah, no, there's a lot of tasks here. I think we'll stop here. I think we'll call it a day once we do this. How do I use it? Like, genuinely, how do I use the drill? Single-use drill to drill a hole in the wall of your secret base. The Digger Drill was used, discovered as a small cavern. Would you like to make your secret base here? Yes. So yeah, we have a little room. Block the entrance to decorate the secret base. So yeah. And you can decorate it. Please store goods in the PC before decorating. You can store stuff here. And there is like a CTF aspect as well, where You can find other people's secret bases and capture the flags inside. So yeah, this was a whole thing with like local wireless. It was kind of cool. I don't know if it's actually in like how it works in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl now that I'm showing all this off. I genuinely don't remember. Oh, you've made your secret base. Excellent. I thought I might have been asking too much of you, but you did it. Well done. Take these as your reward. Plain table. Wooden chair. Small bookshelf. Baniri doll. Aww. Incidentally, a digger drill can be used only once. If you wish to move your secret base, you will need to obtain another digger drill. You can trade a sphere for one underground. What should I make you do next? You stuck it out to the end. This is my final test. You made yourself a secret base, but it's totally empty, is it not? Not to worry, you can decorate your own secret base as you see fit. So for my final test, I want you to decorate your secret base. Use furniture and interior goods to give your secret base character. Okay, if it's the final test, we'll do it. Okay. Again, this is just very time consuming. Having to do this every time, but it's fine. But yeah, I want to say Heart Home is next, which will be interesting because that's like a ghost type gym, I think. I don't know, maybe not actually. Genuinely don't know what's next. Yeah, it does look like Heart Home. I just don't know where exactly in Heart Home it's gonna be. Like, how long it'll take to get to Heart Home. Alright, so we can just plop everything down. We're gonna put the Baniri doll by our PC. Might as well put the bookshelf up somewhere that we can't even reach now that I'm looking at all this. Plain table. Voila. And we got a chair. That's a very tiny chair. We're free. We're free of the— I almost said Dungeon Man, that's Earthbound. We're free of the Underground Man trials. I'm pretty sure there might be some more things you can do, but just, you know, this is the tutorial part of the Dungeon Man's trials. I think he might give you, like, special missions for, like, getting a certain amount of, like, stuff in the underground or something. Ah, you've even managed to decorate your secret base. I knew I recognized the spelunker in you. Don't forget to close the door when you're decorating. You don't want any visitors getting hurt by walking in on you. Also, if you want to place goods you've received, store them in the PC first. Anyway, well done. This is your reward. A Piplup doll. Yay. There are ways of collecting more decoration goods. You can grow spheres you found and trade them for goods. It's also possible to obtain goods from friends. I've taught you all I know, but if you insist, there's one more thing I should tell you. The secret base you've made has big boulders that get in the way, yes? There's actually a way of moving those boulders aside. However, the task may be dangerous for you now. I suppose I can tell you how when you get better as a spelunker. However, you're someone I'd recognize as born spelunker. Fine, I will tell you, but only because you're exceptional. You know that you may go underground with your friends, correct? That means your friends are certain to have secret bases of their own. Now this is what you must do. First, find a friend's secret base. Next, go to the PC and steal your friend's flag. Then run back to your secret base and take the flag to your PC. If you can do that, I will permit you to move boulders. So yeah, we cannot do anything else here. For obvious reasons. But with that, we are done here, with Heart Home. Not Heart Home, Eterna. Hello, cycling road is only for bicycles. Please get on your bicycle. Actually, silly question. What the hell's the map look like at this point? Yeah, Heart Home's down here. This is Celestic, that's later. Glaceon. Yeah, I think we have to go down here and back to Heart Home, if memory serves. We might actually end in Orberg, depending on how all these trainer fights go. Thank you for the hydration check. Okay, hi. We got a lot of fights here. Yo, cycling and Pokemon, which do you prefer? Pokémon Los Dos? Axel! If he fell onto the ground, he'd be Axel low. Oh, Pikachu looks so happy in this gen. I'm gonna get my shit kicked in by this Pikachu, probably. Because I am not effective at it. Actually, wow, that did a lot more than I thought. Also, does anyone remember where the manor is? Because I genuinely don't. Hey, not bad, you. Like, I genuinely don't remember where that big Pokemon manor is, where you get, like, the garden area. That's where you get Pichu. Cycling feels great. It will feel even better when I beat you in a battle. And me saying that's where you get Pichu should probably tell you why I'm curious about that place. And then I think you can get a Porygon and Veilstone, which is like also of note. So yeah, I'm just gonna have Pokemon for all my girlfriends at this point. But yeah, I genuinely don't remember where that is. Alright. There's Salacia in town. I don't even remember. I think that's where the Pokemon tower is, or the Pokemon tower equivalent for this gen. It's like I don't even remember Celestic Town, to be honest. Here, you worked this over. Yeah, we took a lot of damage in the meantime. I don't even have any regular potions. I should actually, like, buy shit, shouldn't I? Wait, I do have regular potions. Why didn't I see them before? Yeah, I genuinely don't remember where that big manor is. Oh, this chest. Ding ding, watch out, you. Or did you want to battle? There's, like, dudes down there. Like, if we want to explore everything, we're gonna be here for a bit. Cyclist James, or Cyclist Jesse. I do like Jesse and James. I do think the Pokemon anime would not be the same without them. Like IMO, I think they are good characters. I don't even think we need Ash, but I think Jesse and James are actually more interesting. But I don't know if that's probably not a hot take, is it? I don't feel like it would be. Despite all the effort, I'm just spinning my wheels. Feel that? Oh, I missed the second dialogue. Because I looked down at my phone. Oopsie. Oh shoot. Oh god. We were going too fast. The both of us are on bikes and we both have Pokemon. I can't let you get the better of me. How specific? Yeah, just looking up where Pokemon Manor or Mansion is. Route 212. Well, I don't know what that is. But again, I think it would be cool to get a Pichu. The problem is Pichu's like rate in this gen is very low. Like, there's a little garden area where you can catch Pokemon. And to quickly double check. Actually, we'll swap in Lexio here. Actually, does not even say what Pokemon are catchable here? Trophy Garden, right, that's what it is. Oh, that's actually south of Hearthome, so we'd probably do that, like, next stream, question mark? There's a whole thing, and I forget how this works exactly. Yeah, you can get a Pichu, but it's a 30% chance. It's not great odds of getting a Pichu, and then you also have to, like, if I want to get a female Pichu, it's gonna be even more annoying. I don't like making Pokemon leave the front, so I'm just gonna get rid of Roar. How many Starlies do you have? Why do you need this many Starly? I mean, it's cute. Oh, that sucks. Pichu's rare at night in this... Wait, no. That's in Diamond. Okay, thank god. Because that would be a problem otherwise. Oh jeez, I seem to have fallen off my bike. You look like you're on your bike to me. This is a jaunty tune. That bike you've got there, it's the type that can change gears. You gotta love that. Sure, I'll give you a battle. One fun thing in hindsight was Gen 3 actually has different types of bikes. you have a trick bike for navigating certain paths, and then you have a speed bike for getting through certain areas like that need high speed biking. So yeah, it's very fascinating to me how they consolidate them and don't even... Well, actually no, they don't even have the trick bike. You can like hop across little narrow ledges and stuff. It's actually kind of cool. I would hate to do that in real life though, like, you know, juggling, like, not juggling, like balancing on a bike and then hopping over to like a little narrow passageway somewhere else. It's like, I feel like that would be horrifying. Quick attack. Got it. The second, nope, not an OKO, okay. Unfortunate. How does Endeavor work again? Does that... It's based on, like, health values, so, yeah, no, owie, that hurt. I should probably swap the XP share off at this point, because Luxio is actually pretty high level at this point. Crash, Tinkle. We're just causing everyone to wipe out here. Oh shit, how... Okay, you can't pause here, thank goodness. So I was just kind of careening all over the place. It's like, oh no, please let me stop for a moment. They have so many flying Pokemon, I'm gonna immediately regret swapping Luxio to the front for this. Bike will carry you a long way, the only thing that limits you is your own endurance. Hey, guess who has no endurance? This gal. Oh, awkward. Why didn't you evolve your Shinx? God damn it. Okay, we'll see who we get. We'll get Bidoof, right? Okay, I'll take that too. That's fine. This might not be fine though. We might get hit by an electric type move and die. But we'll see. Thank you, same type attack bonus. Coming in clutch. Yeah, that's me on a bike too. Just gasping for air. Some people compete over speed and some people compete over technique. Which kind are you? I don't think that strongly about being on a bike, I'll be real. Maybe that's a skill issue on my part, but again, I don't really put that much thought into it for some reason. As soon as I swap out Prinplup, we're getting all the types of Pokemon that Luxio is not actually good against. Which is kind of just my luck in a nutshell. We made it, but it's still not convenient. 24. Shinx again. I don't know what to use here. Cause like, this could hurt if I miscalculate and miss an attack. But I do think this is a better bet than using Luxio again, bizarrely enough. Again, same type attack bonus, and having neutral damage, I think is better than same type attack bonus with an electric move, despite also being stronger against electricity on its own. Right. Yeah, Speedy Technician. Hi. If you beat me, you can count on something rotten coming your way. What the hell does that mean? Is that a threat? Cyclist Kayla sent out Pikachu. Aw, it's a girl Pikachu. It's got the little heart tail. Pikachu's adorable. I love Pikachu. Good, Slam missed, because Slam actually probably would have KO'd. God damn it. Tackle mixed with the Pikachu using Double Team means this will probably miss. Nope, okay. I'll eat my words gladly in this case, because it makes my life easier. You know, something I've thought about... Oh, hi. Crash. Something I've thought about is making the gloves on this VTuber model white, but then I realized, oh wait, you can't even see them. Like, it doesn't matter, you literally can't see them. There's a bicycle without this. You gotta have a flag. It's a Pokemon accessory. Cool? Fashion case, right. We can, like, decorate the Pokemon. Which actually sounds really weird out of context, decorating your pet, essentially. More like dressing up, not decorate. That's not the word I should be using. Alright. Then there's that whole ass route over there. Oh shit, where? Oh, right. Okay, I'll start this over. Trainer tips. Pokemon may become immobilized if they're asleep or paralyzed. If that happens to your Pokemon, it can be disastrous. If your opponent's Pokemon can't move, it's a big opportunity. I didn't mean to run into you. I wear shorts the whole year. I've got energy to burn, I can tell. God, I wish that was me. I miss having energy. Weasel! I love Weasel. Silly little guy. I realized I should probably just catch my own Chatot if I want to name it something. This might actually KO. Okay, barely not. 7 damage. So we would weather this even if we don't hit. One hit. Okay. I desperately might actually back out to Orberg and try to heal. Because I'm getting a little nervous about how much I'm getting bodied here. I was kind of hoping we might be able to make it to Hearthome this stream, but we still have to get cut through a little bit of Mount Coronet, I'm pretty sure, to get to... I was so scared of it being an electric type move. Probably have to cut through Mount Coronet to get to Hearthome, which will be a whole thing going through a cave. Probably toss a repel at a point, just to make my life a little bit easier. But either way, it's gonna be a little precarious. Yeah, as a reminder, I don't know when the next stream will be. Part of me almost wants, because, you know, this week's Pokemon Day and everything, part of me almost just wants to, like, do Pokemon on Wednesday, but I might actually be unable to stream on Wednesday, so I might just do a stream on Thursday for, the Sonic Racing Crossworlds thing that's happening. I don't know if I want to stream it though, is the only problem. Either way, I couldn't win just with energy. Nothing's really that easy. Ain't that the truth? Alright, so that's path forward. This is a biker. A biker, more like a bicyclist. Wait, did I actually... You don't fight me. Change to the 4th gear and take a run. That'll shoot you right up the slope. Cool. Yeah, healing is a must here. I don't know, it depends on how much time we spend fighting every trainer here. If we fight all the trainers, it's gonna take a bit. I might explore the upper path a bit. If not, we can double back to Orberg. I think we'll end... I like ending outside Pokemon Centers, just, you know, to make it easy to remember where I left off. If nothing else, but... There we go. Because there's all this shit up here, too. There's also all the cut points, like... the meet past the Eternal Forest as well. I find that biking actually increases the encounter rate though, so I tend to walk. Yeah, we just eat words. I mean, we walked through a lot of tall grass. I wasn't expecting to get through all of that without any resistance. Yeah, this will probably KO. Even if we just tackle, this might KO. Nope, okay, we're fine. That's a problem. That's a big problem. Actually, I should have used Bite. This will probably KO, actually. Nope, still good. Ember. Please stop burning my cat. Please catch, otherwise I'll be in a world of hurt. I also desperately need to buy more items. Thank goodness. Yeah, there's something funny about having such a winter theme to my overall aesthetic on stream. The Fire Horse Pokemon. As a newborn, it can barely stand. However, through galloping, its legs remain tougher and faster. It's so fascinating having a winter model, or like just being winter themed in general. Because it's like in summertime, it's like, I don't know if I'm gonna really be that fitting. I might try to come up with like a summer concept at some point. I'm not entirely sure what I do with it, but just, you know, I think it'd be good to have for obvious reasons, because like summer, like obviously I wouldn't want to be dressed like this. Well, that's convenient. I don't know if I want to use it though. What was I gonna say though? I totally lost my train of thought. Like a summer model is something I've thought about. I've also thought about changing the face of my VTuber a little bit, like, you know, tweak the facial features a bit. I could not run away. Okay, can't escape. Well, I guess we have to fight. But thankfully, we have a water type. Like, I think maybe because it outspeeds us or something. I actually don't know. Yeah, I genuinely do kind of want, like, a summer model, just like a more neutral model. I've almost thought like a casual model, but I already have a casual model in essence. This is odd. I heard there were 2 caves on Route 206, but I can only find 1 entrance. Quite the conundrum. These don't look like... Oh, they have ground. They didn't look fully formed for some reason. Get these. Luxray is just gonna be on fire for a little bit. She'll be fine, hopefully. Super repel, that's not bad. Are you gonna find us? Damn. This also sucks because you're blocking the easy way up there. Oh, you started me. Well, we may as well battle. And I have to go around the tree now. Thanks, dude. Hiker Theodore. I did swap Piplup to the front, thank goodness. Someday I'll stop saying Piplup and actually say Prinplup. And by the time we start saying Prinplup, we'll probably have a... Not Prinplup, what am I looking for? Empoleon. That'd be level 36 probably. I think Luxio and Staravia are gonna evolve first. If memory serves on this. Evolution level 34 for Staravia, so Staravia is gonna be close to same time. Parham is ghost type, I think, so that's gonna be really awkward. I'm not gonna have like any effective typing on that. So that's gonna be really weird trying to navigate that. We'll have to see how that goes. Power startles me. I feel like I get that a lot. I think people underestimate me sometimes. Not to get like too real all of a sudden. But I think people underestimate me sometimes, and I think I underestimate myself sometimes. If I'm being totally blunt about it. Is my KO? Nope, okay, you are way stronger than I thought. Oh, well, we weren't really needing it anyway. Bubble actually might be a good bet here, if we want to catch this. We're in a weird spot now where it's like, I don't know how much we need to lower its health, because Sand Attack's just gonna make it a pain in the ass to do so any farther. Thank you for the head pats, dear. But yeah, what was I saying? I feel like I kind of, like, underestimate myself, and I think other people underestimate me too, in a way. Like, it's weird. I'm trying to figure out how to describe it. But I think I'm capable of a lot more than I give myself credit for, and I think that other people give me credit for as well, sometimes. Because I do almost sort of feel like people underestimate me. Like in games, for example, sometimes I can really lock in. I think I catch people off guard, and watch I can lock in sometimes. Like, I'm not gonna be amazing at video games, I'm not gonna say that, but I do think I'm actually pretty solid at video games. I consider myself kind of like a jack of all trades, where I can pick up genres relatively well. 153, the Fly Scorpion Pokemon. It glides as if sliding, it startles foes by clamping on to their faces, then jabs with Poison Stinger. That sounds horrifying. I know Ash had a Gligar that was very clingy in the anime, and now that makes a lot more sense now that I read that description and actually absorb it. Found a Poison Barb. I think that improves the efficacy of poison type moves or something. Oh god, there's a whole cave. Am I ready to... Nope, okay, we're not ready. I was like, are we ready to do this? And it's like, the answer is a big ass no. Got it. Cause it's like, yeah, no, we ain't going through there. Hi, Machop. We'll do the same thing as before, where I'll try Bubble, regular Bubble, as like a weakening move, and we'll plan accordingly from there. Okay, that did not do much at all. Sometimes I forget how tanky certain Pokemon are, in terms of just being able to weather a lot of them. Peck actually might not have been a bad call. Ooh, god, Sometimes I accidentally do something perfectly, and this is one of those times. Yeah, I think I sell myself short a lot. I need to give myself more credit too, and that's part of the reason why people probably underestimate me, is that I don't give myself enough credit. But yeah, I'm a strong believer in, like, yeah. I do think I can accomplish a lot. 40, the superpower Pokemon. Though small and in stature, it is powerful enough to easily have to throw a number of Geodude at once. Ah yes, just tossing rocks through windows. Except instead of rocks, they're sentient rocks. Yeah, I had an experience recently, which I'm not going to go into details for personal reasons, but it kind of, I think, surprised me how much I was able to accomplish. Damn it, why does not being able to run take a turn? I don't like that. I mean, it makes sense, you're using an action, but it's still annoying. Personally. But yeah, what was I even talking about? Genuinely don't remember. Oh, but yeah, what I was saying is I had an experience not long ago where I feel like I had to kind of like... step up to the occasion, is that what I'm looking for? In a way that kind of caught me off guard as the person doing it. Like, I didn't think I had it in me. It's a rock. I do like how the cry gets a little bit weaker sounding if they're in Yellow Hill in this gen. I don't know if that's a thing in Gen 3 or not. God damn it, this tree grows so fast. We literally went in and out of a cave. And it's already back. Thank you, Serena. Alright, I'm gonna give myself 5 minutes to get as far in this route as possible in terms of trainer battles, and we'll go from there. I don't think we're getting to Mount Coronet tonight, unfortunately. I like how I didn't even think we'd get past Eterna. Now that I've kind of had a taste of it, now that I'm like, damn, we're not gonna get as far as I was hoping. Even though we already got farther than I was hoping. It's also just me playing Pokemon the way I play Pokemon, where I fight everything. Go fight my Pokemon, I'll do my best too. Go do it, my Pokemon, I'll work hard too. Yay. One Pokemon each. Pachirisu and Chimchar. This is not the most favorable set of Pokemon to be fighting them with, but we did lower their attack, so that's something. Quick attack on the Pachirisu, I think, is a good call. I don't know if it has, like, static, actually. That's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot, actually. Not as much as I was thinking, actually. Chimchar's probably gonna go down this turn, though. Hopefully. Cool. So, well, that's one hurdle down. Just do that, and then this, I guess. Bubble Beam might be enough with Stab to actually take it out, but we'll see. Oh, that's a crit. Oh, that's double bad. That's real bad, actually. That is very bad. Prinplup might not actually survive this. If it hits Prinplup's definitely screwed. Yep, okay. That's fine, I guess. Wait, huh? Barely lived. Like, the 1 HP strat, okay. Stress. Oh, we lost. Oh, we lost. Okay, I'm sensing an echo here. No, don't wanna barrel ahead with total reckless abandon. Partial reckless abandon, maybe, but not total. Good job, Girly Pop. That's a game I'm actually mildly curious. I just got a notification. I'm very confused, but I'll check that in a moment. I have a feeling I know what it is based on earlier conversation. I'm gonna make a guess, but I just got through Mount Coronet. But I've still got energy to burn. Oh. I see, that's not what I was expecting in both ways. I was not expecting it, that's really weird. Someone just gifted me a game on Steam, and it's like, oh, that's very sweet, but because I was talking about Vampire Survivors earlier, I thought someone was gonna gift me that, but I got gifted Terraria instead, which is like, thank you, but also that genuinely was not what I was expecting. Also, this isn't like saying, you need to do that, it's just me saying, it's like, that's what I was expecting when I saw it. Oh, you got a gift on Steam. It's like, oh, this is probably because of the conversation earlier. It's like, nope, okay. Thank you. I used to have Terraria on 360, actually. And played it quite a bit, actually. And then just got busy with life. So yeah, I actually would be down to dive back in. Oops, taken down easily. Like, give it a fair shake. Oh shit, we already made it. Oh god. Hi, Lucas. Hey Yuna, how's your Pokedex coming along? Me, I'm always doing great, I wish. But that's not important. Lately I've been experimenting with a couple of neat tools. Yuna, I'll share with you. Choose a hand. Oh yeah, you want the Versus Seeker. Yep, Yuna, you know what's important. That's not a question I was expecting to have to answer. Using that Versus Seeker, you can find trainers who want to battle with you again. Yuna, what about a Pokédex? Do you have one? Yep, you do. You can have this too then. You deserve it for all your effort, Yuna. The Dowsing Machine, hell yeah. The Dowsing Machine app locates unseeable items. The Dowsing Machine is just right touching it. It'll alert you if there's an unseeable item on the ground. Try it out now, I think there's something here. Okay, keep working on your Pokédex. Professor Rowan is counting on us. So next stream I have to remember, I want to remember to try to fight the trainers we didn't see. Could you play Terraria sometime? Sure. Yeah, I'll definitely slot that in. Thank you. It's very sweet of you. I forgot that the quick look redeem was actually there, if I'm being totally honest. Genuinely forgot that I had that in there. But thank you. Yeah, I'll definitely stream Terraria sometime. I like how you keep changing pronunciation too. But yeah, that was productive. Where the hell's the store here? Oh, this is gonna take a bit, isn't it? To like buy a ton of shit here. Cause it's just how mashing in Sinnoh works. I forgot that we had $20,000. quick shopping trip just to stock up on a few things. We probably don't need that many super potions at this stage. Repels, we might want one more. We just found a burn heal, so I'm gonna stock up a bit. I don't think we'll have to worry about ice for a bit. You have next 2 Wednesdays off if you want to plan for on either of those. Good to know. I'll keep that in mind for sure. Yeah, we'll do this. I think the left counter is like decoration type stuff. Yeah, this Wednesday is up in the air just because I do have like business on Wednesday, but again, depending on how long it takes, I might be able to still stream, but we'll see. But either way, hell yeah. Again, I'll have to remember to check the upper route for trainers, because I do want to fight them. We'll try to remember that for Friday. Happy Pokemon Day. We're gonna see how far we can get on this game then. Wednesday's up in the air. Thursday, I might do the Crossworlds Festival, potentially, but I'm not 100% sure on that. It's actually 3 Wednesdays. Okay, maybe at some point I'll try to get a Terraria crew going. Yeah, I kind of forgot I had that in the queue, but yeah, we'll definitely slot that in at some point. Yeah, thank you all for watching. That was a productive stream. We got the second gym done. So comparable to where I was hoping to be at this point. Alrighty. I'm tired. Hi. Thank you all for stopping by. Gotta move my keyboard over. It's kind of all askew at the moment. But hi, if you're new here, you can follow for notifications when I go live in the future. I have a YouTube channel. That's not how you spell it. I have a YouTube channel as a place to put edited content. Again, more on that later, hopefully this year. I have a VOD channel as an archive. I have a Blue Sky where I post when I go live and also repost other things of interest to me. I have a Throne. Oh, wait, no, I usually go Ko-Fi first. I have a Ko-Fi as a tip jar. And I have a Throne. The latter 2 are completely optional, but any additional support is greatly appreciated. With that being said, I think we're gonna do a raid. I think it's obvious who we're gonna raid. I'm not subtle. But if anyone has any raid messages in mind, do let me know. I have one in mind myself, which is just like a... like Banu. Actually, you know what we should raid with? I need to find I need to find the thing again. Actually, no. We're just... I'm trying to think of what we should raid with. Cause like my brain immediately goes to be like this, cause we named of what I named the Baneri. So like this seems like a possibility. But yeah, I actually, if anyone has any other ideas, do let me know. And yeah, that should also give away who we're raiding. I'm subtle, I swear. But yeah, surprise, we're gonna be raiding Star, probably. Yeah, she's finally getting in the sub-choice for Mega Man X4. My character said something earlier in the game about like what am I fighting for or something, and it's like I wish I had remembered that because that also would have been funny. But either way, Star Baneri, actually, if there's a lot of overlap, we can probably just toss the hug emote if you got it, but if you don't have it, that's fine too. Actually, if you have the emote, you can do this. Yeah, you can do this if you have that emote. Otherwise, you can do the hug emote or whatever emote of your choosing. Yeah, next stream will hopefully... This next stream might be Wednesday, it might not be. Well, I'll let you know. Keep an eye on, like, Blue Sky, I guess. Or just when I go live. But then for sure, hopefully, barring any issues, we'll be back for sure on Friday, on Pokemon Day, to continue Platinum and hopefully get through Heart Home. Yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope everyone has a good rest of their evening and a good night. Take care, everybody.